back to Waters Deep Under the Mountain, which we've actually played a few sessions consistently here, which is awesome.
Also
Crazy.
rare for us.
But we're back. We're continuing on with our adventure through Happy Jack's Funhouse, and Sakaris, if you want to continue on our recap of our last adventures through here.
Sure. So we started out the session by finding Coco playing a carnival game. We realized that the vendors appear to be mechanical. This place is like mad spoopy. In case the music wasn't a clue, this place is mad spoopy, and I don't like it. Adrian loves it. I don't like it. Garvin murdered an undead monkey because Sahiri said we should. And then the next note I have is, welp, we fightin' now. So yeah, Garvin murdered a monkey named Feebles, and the old hag that seemed to be its owner got very upset. So we murdered her, and then Feebles got back up, and is now Murray's new best friend.
Yeah. Murray
yeah.
likes Feebles.
Didn't Murray
Feebles woke up
rename
a
him?
few times.
No.
No, he asked.
Oh,
the
did
monkey.
I?
You did.
Oh,
You
did I
named him,
say?
like Jack or
Yeah,
something.
I said. Oh no, Jimmy. That's right. I named
Jimmy.
him Jimmy. I was like, your name's Jimmy now.
Yeah, I remember glaring at that. So we get into a cart which stretches to fit us. That seems to be sort of like a roller coaster, but ye olde D&D type roller coaster, which is not a thing. But it is now. And then some silly bullshit ensues. The roller coaster's crazy. Murray renamed the monkey Jimmy. There it is. And we see something that says, "Welcome to the Funhouse." I get confused by a trap. Coco got hit by a couple of traps and wound up tripping so hard. There's clowns everywhere.
Killer clowns.
I nearly murdered myself by popping all of the balloons in the balloon pop room at the same time. That was fun. And then we find a body, and we realize that the people that we keep finding might actually be the kids that were on the... What was it? The pamphlets that we got at the beginning of the session that I forgot to mention. There's a jar with a fiend in it, or a fiend's soul in it. We let it out in exchange for its real name, and that was about where we called it. So Garvin just got the real name of a fiend of some sort, and I'm
Fuck,
napping.
that's so powerful. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys managed to, I believe, take a short rest. In
I took a
the
nap
bal-
for an hour.
Yeah, short rest within the...
Yeah, sure.
You guys are still in the balloon popping room at this point. So you had heard a earlier when the power had gone out, you'd heard a loud scream. No, it was laughter. Yeah, I can't remember anymore.
We heard
It was
screaming.
a woman's scream.
Yes, and then when you popped all the balloons at once, you also heard a loud scream coming from back down.
That one was apparently worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
this
first
one,
one
that one
was
you heard in
laughter.
pain. Yeah, the first one was laughter, and the second one you heard screams in pain.
Yeah.
No bueno. Not want.
But at this point, the whole area is pretty much, this whole area you are currently in is really dark. And it seems like when you guys stop the person pedaling, that the lights were then stopped, that it may have been powering some sort of generator or some sort of power source to light the rooms.
Yeah, Murray will keep like a produced flame. Once he's done resting, he'll just pop a produced flame. So you got at least torchlight.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
I'm on fire.
The tiny room to the south of the balloon popping room you had seen, it was started out as a small little like 1-inch diameter room, and then when you popped the balloons, it popped open, and you pulled a body out of there, and within a little bit after that, you just saw it go right back down to its small minuscule size. The only other way out of this room is looks like through the doorway you guys had came in through the now non-rotating tunnels.
Hey, Sahiri, did you do your thing? The whole, like, go away undead thing that you do to the
Oh.
dead person? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I think I did,
Yeah.
Okay, because, you know, I got fire. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
just looking up the right name of... I ritual cast...
Dental
Um,
repose.
Gentle
I'm starting to
repose.
I'm starting to think you did, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just...
Those two words have been stuck in my head for 2 weeks, so yes.
Gentle repose.
Literally, I'm
Okay.
just like every so often I just think gentle repose. I'm like, what fucking what? Where? Why?
That's great. So like, are you guys okay with just this amount of light, or? You know,
I can cast
I mean,
light
I've
if
gone-
we need it.
Oh, cool. Because this is kind of, you know, like a torch, right? I can kind of see 15 feet away, kind of. You know. Also, I'm on fire.
Honestly, I'm
Ooh.
better off if you don't have it. But Garvin needs to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna be good if I can't see either.
Yeah, no, like I can't see without it either. Yeah,
Oh.
it'd be a
Coco
shame
pulls
if
out
this...
her rapier.
Oh, there you go. Ah, yeah, that works.
Morgan, can you
Kind of
see the
luminescences on the rapier is like the same as the hand. It's like 10 foot, 10 foot bright, 10
It's
foot dim.
15.
Ooh, it's even better.
I think.
Oh, jeez, there you go.
Let me double check.
dark? Morgan, can you see in the dark?
All us dwarves can see in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Papa?
What kind are they?
Butter.
No thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just sit with my, somehow I had this in my bag, cup of tea.
Yep, 15 feet. Bright light 15 feet, and dim light.
Oh, nice. Cool.
That's right, your moonblade. Yep.
Are we going to go investigate the scream?
If we must.
Well, I
We
mean,
gotta get
I
outta
could
here.
get really,
I mean, there's no
I could get really
technical
tiny
way
and go into
forward
that small
here.
hole.
Gotta
Can
find
you?
that feather too. So
Yeah, we gotta find
Yeah,
that
ah,
cage.
jeez. Yeah. Well, look, I mean, you guys know that I can track shit down, eh?
Why do I get
just
the feeling
kind of
that
not
that
right
kid
now. I'm a little.
Happy. Jack?
I mean, I could. I mean, I could try to find it, but I'd rather, you know, have an idea where it is and then ping it to track it instead of just, you know, burning my juice, as it were, you know? Don't get too many of those.
Yeah. Have I
Try the
mentioned that I
screen.
hate it here?
I mean,
no,
what makes you
yeah.
say that? The fact that you and Coco got drugged?
And we're moving.
I also almost died.
where you going, Sahiri? And I just fell out the
We've
river.
got to go investigate the voice, and we're not
Yeah.
gonna go
Okay.
if we continue to talk.
All right,
I'm gonna
let's go.
follow the armored one.
Real quick, DM, is there any other paths through that balloon room other than the hole in the wall that closed again?
Nope, or the one not, or the one you guys came in through. So there's only two ways you guys can see through the room.
Yeah, so technically we have to go that way anyway. Because I'm not going into a hole that someone died in that closes.
Murder hole is generally bad. Let's go follow them.
Onward!
Okay. So you guys head down the hallway. You turn right, back down into the room where the peddler was riding along. So you're in the big square room. To the south, straight ahead of you, you guys can see where the ladders are, but they're not moving any longer. But off to your left, you can see there's another pathway.
To the left.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Everything we own in a box. to the
Okay.
left.
So you guys head over towards the left, and as you guys are looking through there, you see it's another one of those rotating tunnels, the first about 5 feet of it, it's definitely stopped, but it definitely looks the same as the rotating ones before. It's completely still. But in the next about 5 feet beyond that, you see empty ground. It looks like there was a spinning platform there. For whatever reason, it's not there any longer. It looks like it went off to down this other hallway down to the right. And then the pathway itself continues straight on ahead. So you have a path straight ahead, and then it looks like it. As you get around the corner and look down, it looks like it's a ramp that kind of goes down.
Why do people attend these things?
I mean,
Normally it's
I'm
very
not
fun.
sure.
this is my first time, and so far I'm not a fan.
I don't
Normally
think I'll be
carnival
attending
is
another
very
one.
fun.
I'm assuming most of these don't murder people. Not all of them are
Yeah.
death traps, I guess.
No.
I don't know.
Garvin, what do you mean maybe? We've been to carnivals. Usually they're very fun. This one sucks.
I mean, I never really enjoyed them to begin with, but
I know.
you did, so I went.
Yeah, I know. This one I don't like.
Yeah.
We
not all
just get outta
carnivals come
here.
with free monkeys. Yeah.
Like,
So
right?
you guys can go to the right, or you can go straight ahead. And actually, with the light you guys have, you can see a little bit further ahead. The path continues on. For those with light, you can see it keeps going at least 30 feet beyond that. For those of you who can see beyond that in darkness, you see it kind of ends at it looks like a wall. But there's another path a little about 10 feet away from you that goes up your left. So you kind of have 3 different directions that you guys can see.
Up, down, or a dead end.
I mean,
I mean, we could just flip a coin.
path that we heard that scream from was over
You
that
have
Yeah,
way.
like
here's-
coins.
Here's an idea. I'll find a silver coin. Yeah, okay. So let's see. We got the dragon. Or who the fuck
It's a
is that?
dragon's
It's a
butt.
dragon or a lady?
Oh.
Heads or tails? Actually, wait. I need an actual.
Tails.
Don't have. So a D4 divided by 2. Awesome. Tails? Okay, so that'll be.
So wait. Where Tails is where?
Whatever.
Ask the
Oh,
big
we
guy.
haven't discovered that yet. So okay, so it's
Right,
tails.
so-
So
Forwards is heads, to the right is tails.
That's up to your left. There's 3 locations.
Yeah,
okay.
There's a path
that
out
doesn't
in the
work.
dark up to the left, and it goes.
I
up.
mean, there's up, down, or that way.
It's straight left or right.
That looks like a dead end.
Mm,
Judging from this place thus far, is it really a dead end?
I don't know.
all
All
right.
right, you know what?
It depends
about
on your
the monkey?
definition of dead.
Ask your undead demon monkey that has
Oh.
to be destroyed.
Hey,
Can
hey,
anybody sense like
Peoples.
fresh air anywhere closer?
Ooh.
What would that roll
Yeah.
be?
Nature? Nature check.
Nature.
Or survival,
jeez,
or survival.
I'm all about that.
One or the other.
13.
Modified 20.
You notice as you guys are kind of feeling around, using all of your different tricks, the air feels stale and unmoving.
This ain't it, Chief.
Tastes like a cave.
You taste like a cave.
Actually, probably. Yeah.
I mean, I could see it.
I don't know. I mean, usually isn't the choice usually to the left whenever there's an option? We always go left.
I really don't feel left this time.
That's a whole
No.
Adrian thing.
I trust Garvin.
I don't know.
I think we either
So
go
you wanna go
straight
right?
or to the right.
Dad
Let's
told us
go
to go
right.
left. If he says don't go left, there must be a reason. So let's do what he says.
Let's go right.
All right.
It's the right way.
Hey, DM. Is there anything that can be heard from either of the directions? Considering we heard a scream.
You
earlier?
can give me a perception check.
That is a 21.
Okay. You don't hear anything, actually. It's rather quiet.
Like eerily quiet.
Eerily quiet.
Lovely.
This place isn't exactly pleasant, so.
So we've got stale air and absolutely no noise.
Fuck it.
Anyone say up the stairs? The closer to the surface we get, the better.
Garvin said go
We
down.
haven't gone underground yet, have we?
Draven's already like walking that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna follow legs.
As you
Alright,
you
following legs.
so you go to the right. As you do, it kind of it's curving around. It kind of goes around left, almost like making a half circle. So it seems like it's moving in about actually a quarter circle. So it looks like it's going to kind of twists off to your left in a 45-degree angle. As you get in there, you see there's a room off to your right, and then there's a another little hallway that kind of goes up to the left.
Garvin, just start making decisions. We're gonna follow you.
Right, the room. Let's try
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So-
does
As you-
Coco wanna, I'm kind of like looking at the door, like motioning to Coco, like, do you wanna?
Coco makes a face, but she goes and takes a look. And
I mean, I
sees
can
it's
just
a
open
trap.
it. It's fine.
There's actually not a doorway; it's a door. It's an open archway.
Alright,
But at the end of
look.
the wall, as you guys actually get closer, you see a large barrel. It looks like one of the rolling tunnels you were encountered in. It looks like it had made its way and slammed into the little opening in the wall. So instead of actually being a wall, it's actually now in a depressed area within the wall. But as you look to your right, you can kind of see a broken glass in that archway. So it looks like there was something in there, but it seems to have been let out, maybe by the crashing of the tunnel into down the hallway. And as you look off,
the tunnel as we go past. I don't say anything.
so inside the air itself, inside the room, it's very humid and damp. There's a musky kind of animalistic scent was inside the room. You see,
Murray, this feels like your room.
I would like to roll a nature check to see if I can discern the type of animal.
okay.
Does anything
was
look
gonna do the
hasty
same.
Or trappy?
That's a,
So-
that's a 17.
All right. So
Oh,
first,
okay.
you see there's a little button on the outside of the room.
Can I tell what
Hold
the
on.
button connects to?
But I'm being
If
told I'm
anything?
too loud. The button itself, it's just right into the wall. It looks like it's next to the doorway, and it might have been something that might have been depressed as the tube came rolling down. But it looks like it looks like the glass shattered out. So it looks like this button might have actually lifted whatever panel that was through, but something broke out through it.
So now the button has lost its purpose. I too would be depressed if I were that.
And Murray, you kind of get the feeling whatever was in this room was probably reptilian of sorts. You're not quite sure
Yeah.
what exactly.
No. Well, my thing
Definitely.
is furry things. This is tastes kind of scaly,
You can text
Yeah,
me.
no, this isn't my jam. Nah.
You sure?
It's kind of like a lizard or something, like alligator, crocodile, lizard. I don't know. They all taste the same.
That raises even more questions, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Just
But
the standard
aside from
button.
that, the room itself, it looks like this might have been some sort of pen. It was holding something in, but it managed to break out either with the a little bit of damage from the tube rolling down, and the button pressing. It looks like whatever it was is no longer in there, though.
Just give me a minute there to root around, eh? I'm gonna go root around inside the animal pen. Just kind of like, look for scat, look for anything, eggs, food.
I mean, you can give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Investigation 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything. In fact, it looks like whatever was in here, it's either cleans up after itself or somebody comes and cleans up for it. But it's actually, even though it's damp and musky and all that other stuff, it's clean.
Oh yeah, jeez, yeah, it's a top-notch keepers here. That's clean as a. Not good at metaphors.
Are we gonna murder the janitors here too?
I mean, considering we have the monkey now because of prior things.
I mean, he doesn't poop.
Yet.
Yeah. I mean, undead don't have to eat, so
Really?
Yeah.
No, they're not alive.
Huh.
Yeah,
They
metabolism
have no
just kind of
needs.
stops. Yeah,
Strange.
not really. They're basically fueled by hatred, evil, and other things. But see, I'm not getting an evil thing
Which
from
is
this
why
guy.
they
Like,
need to
he's
be
actually
put to rest.
Yeah, see, I'd agree with you if I believed animals had souls and there was some kind of like weird necromancy and he went into it unwillingly. But yeah, I feel you though. I feel you.
So about this lizard.
We're on the
who
same
seems to
page though.
have
Don't worry
this
about it.
Gabe.
Yeah. So
Well, we
watch
need
out
to
for
find
biting
the
things.
feather and find the person. People.
Yep.
Hopefully not find the lizard.
Yeah, I don't want to find the reptile.
Nope.
So hey, if someone could check over where the spinny thing smashed into the walls, can you see through anything? Did it break a hole in something, or is it just like busticated?
I mean, maybe it's blocking a doorway.
Oh, Coco will go take a look. Can I investigate the thing?
Okay.
I don't know how to qualify.
So you're
Yeah.
investigating the next
the
room up?
spinny thing smashed into the wall.
Oh, okay.
See if
Yeah.
there's anything
if it, like,
behind
opened a
where it
passage.
smashed into the wall.
Okay.
What?
I actually want to go do the same thing.
That was not a great roll. That comes to 14.
So you're kind of looking, and it doesn't look like it actually smashed into the wall. It looks like it was meant to go down and go into that wall. So if you look, the wall had kind of like a false cover that was kind of buried between. You see, there's like material float behind it, almost like it was just a piece of fabric covering part of the wall for it to slide into.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like there's anything hidden behind it.
Okay.
Seems
So-
useless.
You think it would be
Can I
easy
tell
enough
what-
to pull out and be able to push all the way back up into the area you were in before?
So it's not the thing that caused the breaking of the glass.
It's impacted, based on what you can tell.
But if it's designed to do that,
It's designed to do that, but whatever reason, either from the creature trying to slam into the glass at the same time, or it may have hit harder than it normally does. It
Yeah.
did some damage to the glass enough that whatever could get through broke through the glass.
Yeah. Like a free fall as opposed to a controlled. Yeah. Oh jeez.
You know, an unexpected loss of power.
Oh jeez. Yeah, no that. Oops.
Oops.
Whoops.
Cool.
Um.
So we broke the funhouse.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we broke more than just that, but
It
It's
wasn't
not a
fun
fun
to begin
house.
with, so I don't really feel all that bad.
Me neither.
Wait, so which way should we go?
We're following you, Gov.
Yeah, I mean, we could just keep going where we were going instead of coming in here. Just keep going down that hallway.
Honestly,
mean,
I feel
do-
like shit, so I'm deferring to you.
do we have a general direction for that feather?
I mean,
Somewhere in the carnival.
Okay, hang on. Oh god.
I somehow
Alright,
feel like
alright.
this isn't going to be the only level of bullshit we have to go through today.
I mean, just gonna throw this out there. If we broke everything in here, the owner's probably gonna be pissed.
Mm-hmm. Probably. Happy Jack's gonna be not so happy.
Well, we've taken
It's-
care of
it's a
some
good
of
thing
the
you're paying, isn't it,
employees
Morgan?
too, so they're already not happy with us.
You alright
And
there,
I feel
Murray?
like
So
this should not exist. So
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Locate Object again.
Good lord.
Ooh, so like Murray kind of concentrates and it kind of looks a little bit like, because before he did it a few times, it was like, oh, yeah, now it's like,
It
okay.
you can't seem to figure out where it is. Either it's too far away or it's somewhere else.
See, even
How?
then though, like I would have a general cardinal direction, even if it was more than 1,000. Wow, okay. Oi, something's wrong, you guys. I got nothing.
I mean,
We gotta be on a different plane of existence then.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, good. Great.
No.
huh,
Oh dear.
That's
Or it is.
not okay.
No, thank
No.
you.
Yeah, no, that's
so
okay.
is there a carnival dimension that we should
No,
know
thank
about?
you.
You know, there's
I mean,
those
it could be
bags,
a
the
pocket
bag
dimension.
of holding. It's like it's like a pocket dimension, you know, like you put shit in your magic bag. It's crazy.
We did walk into a
Um,
very large tent. That could have been the entrance
yeah.
to a pocket dimension.
Oh
How
dear.
do we get out of it?
I mean, shit, this may even be a demi-plane.
I mean, if it was a bag, you would just stab open the bag.
And
Why
then
do
we
I
lost
always
in
seem
the
to find the magic doorways to weird places?
You can hang out with us.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so
You know.
which direction are we going while we ponder this level of existence, our new
Up.
level of existence?
We tried down, let's go
Right.
up.
Oh,
what?
alright.
We hadn't exhausted the path we were on downstairs. We just turned off into
Upstairs.
a room, and there's this. Oh, you want to go back up? Okay.
No,
I'm saying there was an upstairs. So you have the path that's straight ahead of the room that you guys were looking in with the creature that got out. But then there's also the path back up the ramp. There was the path to the left and the path straight ahead.
So we'll try straight ahead. That looks like an empty dead end, and when it proves to either be a dead end or not, we will assess the situation from there. But I'm running out of snacks, so let's go.
You guys are going back around up the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys make your way up. You come through. Let's see. Not get back to- You guys come back up. You go through a couple more of those round tunnels that aren't spinning properly. And you come to a room. Now, as you get up to it, it was what you thought was a wall. But what you see is a door covered in sharp, broken shards of glass, somehow glued to the wood. It's flanked brilliantly by a formerly brilliantly lit a sign. You can see what makes out to be we know as nowadays a neon sign. It's saying walls of glass, but the lights are completely out of it. So it's just these gray tubes. A small, discolored and crumpled paper sign is taped to the wall nearby above a rubbish bin. And it says, for those who can read it says, "No drinks allowed."
Well, anyone have a drink?
Murray, finish your tea.
Oh, sorry.
Below the sign, you see there's a little
Murray,
rubbish bin.
finish your tea.
Again.
Where did you? You know what?
It was an illusion. I'm just messing with you.
Is it bad
Onward
that him
we
having
go.
Mhm.
illusions worries me more?
Okay.
I mean, kind of curious about a Holocaust.
Let's go.
So you guys are entering into
It looks like
the...
a bar. Let's try it.
Fuck it.
Swing the door open. Walk in. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
You walk in. This area is actually lit. So you could see a little. You couldn't see the light walking out until you've opened the door. But there's light. Whatever reason, this area seems to have some sort of light generation compared to the other ones. But you see is mirrors. Just mirrors all over the place. You see your reflections. When you look in them, you actually look like you're smaller than you were. So as you walk in, you're shrunk down to a smaller size.
Look, Murray, you're
Oh,
normal
that's
size.
crazy. Oh my god, I'm the size of you guys. Oh, that's fucking weird. Oh my god.
So you walk and you see there's mirrors to your left, there's mirrors to your right. You don't see your reflection as you see it further down ahead of you that's smaller than the small ones. So you kind of think you can make your way straight forward.
Oh man, Murray starts getting a little bit of vertigo. Like, oh god, this is weird, you guys.
I
I
could
pull
just
up my
smash it.
quarterstaff, and I'm actively using a quarterstaff to walk. So I'm just like, okay, oh, this is crazy.
Who's leading the charge here?
I could just smash everything.
Sounds like Murray's leading charge.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm loving this shit.
Go ahead, Murray, as you're walking through, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's out. Nope. What's my perception? Oh wow, I have a positive perception. Sweet. That's a 19. Wait, I'm a wisdom-based character. Duh.
I was gonna say, as a druid, I hope so.
Okay, you step on a panel and you see this gas shoot up, but you manage to see it. It seemed to have dissipated on its own right as it kind of got near your face, and you're able to shake off whatever it was going to let off as you came through.
Oh,
Azure
that's
is
some no-no
right
gas.
exactly here. Fuck this place.
oh no! You see, here's the thing, though. It's if you don't want it to happen, it's going to suck. But if you're like, yeah, let's go, it can be fucking great.
Do you remember 3 hours ago when I was like, yeah, let's go, it's a carnival, yeah, and then I got confused and then Coco tripped balls?
Well, yeah, it's because Coco didn't want to. That's the problem. She was afraid of what was going on. You just got to accept it, and it's like, yeah, it's whatever.
Fuck
You know?
this, I say
Anyway,
we
whatever.
smash it.
What?
Fuck this.
I
That's
mean,
3
okay.
votes for smash everything.
Garvin takes his
just-
jab and smashes the glass.
We're gonna
Garvin,
have to walk on broken. Okay.
the last time everything got smashed, your brother almost died.
Well,
He already
we have
attacks.
Sahiri.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a roll to attack.
Okay. So seeing as this room is lit, I'm gonna turn off produce flame. Be like, woo.
What? Sorry.
Really?
Oh, my spell.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
Oh man.
That is a 14 to hit.
Okay, so you managed to. What are you using, by the way?
Quarterstaff, essentially.
Okay, so you're swinging your quarterstaff at it. Go ahead and give me your damage.
He's using his crutches.
7 minus 1, so 6.
Okay, you manage you swing with all your might, and it just goes bong as your hands now just reverberate from the recoil of your quarterstaff on the. You know you got a very solid hit out of it, but there's not a crack, there's not a mark on it. Your hands are now just stinging as you got the vibrations of the swing shooting right back up your hands.
What?
I hate to-
What, Adrian?
When you're done doing this the hard way, I could, ba-boom.
Well, Coco, now that we know what to look for trap-wise, do you want to go ahead and see if we can find any more so we avoid the gas pressure plates?
It's not that that
okay.
Coco didn't spot them. It's that she failed at disarming them. That's what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna grab
yeah.
Coco by the shoulders. Okay, here's your pep talk, kiddo. Okay, if you get gassed in the face, just remember, nothing can hurt you. You're fine. Don't worry about it, okay? You'll be great. Just accept it. It'll be fun. It'll be weird, but it'll be great, okay? And if you trip balls, just look for old Uncle Murray. He'll help you out.
I cast
be the
a
big
message
one.
to Garvin. He is so full of shit.
Amazing, maybe. Not really sure.
Yeah. Coco says it in Zahiri's voice, Can we not be down here anymore, please?
Okay, so as you make a corner, turn around the corner,
Attack.
Anyway,
Murray-
yes, keeping an eye out for traps.
as you come around the corner, roll me one more perception check, Murray.
One more. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna be awesome. 13.
Okay, as you come around the corner, you don't see the creature that's waiting at the other end, and it
Oh, God damn it,
comes.
the creature.
Yeah, it actually shoots out at you
No.
and tries to grab you. It looks at you. It looks like it's a giant, almost like a giant snake. But it has like a half female form on it. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh. No. Wait. No. Badge of the Watch. 17.
Okay, so you see she tries to wrap around you.
No.
And manages to just slide off of you and not hit you. Guys, go ahead and roll initiative at this point, as this creature has now decided to attack you.
What kind of creature are we looking at exactly?
Sounds like a lamia.
Sounds like a Yuan-ti.
Like a Naga. No,
Sounds
Naga's
like a python.
one T.
Massive
But it's got like people parts.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a human upper
One
torso
T
and
pure
some
blood.
lower.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't think I've got a good
If we
picture
had to
to
guess
show.
above table.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Give me 1 second, I'll get you guys a picture. What you
So,
see?
But here's the question: is she hot?
Oh god,
Three
that's the
of rolled
question.
18.
Does anyone have
She's
above
not the
17
duple
dex?
pot. That's for sure.
3 of you rolled an 18, so
Yeah.
that's a
Hey,
dex.
hey, Murray and Mom, do you guys have a higher dex than 17?
I mean, I'm in front, so I'm assuming I'm gonna go first on that 18.
No,
'Cause
I
I'm
will go
literally like-
last out of those 18.
I can smell her breath at this point.
I would go last overall if I could.
Speed of cleric.
I mean,
Dude,
if Murray
you-
sure as
you're
hell
rolling
wants to go
hot for a
first, he
cleric.
can
That's
have it.
awesome. Oh, I got it. I got it.
I don't know
Murray's
why
got
we
it,
didn't
man.
just go with the smashy plan, because
That's what you guys see.
Ew.
gonna put-
Oh, she's
Yeah.
she's adorable.
She's.
Okay.
Totally a limit.
Where does she keep her internal organs?
In
Um,
the shriveled carapace of her stomach.
Yikes.
There's actually a really cool website. They actually show you the internal organ of like centaurs and magical beasts. I'm pretty sure you could find something.
All right, Morgan 18,
I'm not surprised this one is attacking us. She
Murray
looks like
18,
she's starving.
Sahiri 18.
Oh, and I have so many snacks.
Maybe we just toss the
So-
snack to her and see
Adrian,
if that helps.
11,
I will.
22.
I just had a fucking amazing
7.
idea for that.
But just
Oh, no.
put down crackers.
I
to
mean,
lead her
we
away.
went past a sign that said no drinks, right?
Nothing said no food.
All right, Coco, you saw
Well,
this
what if she's
creature
really thirsty?
try to basically
Murray
slide
first.
up and grab Murray and manage to miss.
She trying to slide
So
in
it is-
DMs.
So she is in melee with my buddy Murray.
Yes, she is in melee range
That's
to
what I'm
Murray.
getting. Excellent.
The claps of the excited rogue.
Come on, I have
It's
one. I have
murder
one thing
time.
that I do really well.
Murder.
Indeed. All
Stab people in the back and twist the knife.
All right,
More the front.
stabbings. Stabbings happen with the rapier, hopefully. Natural 20.
Oh,
Man,
it's
that-
dead.
That's a
This is gonna
large
hurt.
shanking stick that you're shoving right up there.
Yes.
No, you do see. It looks like she does have some injuries already.
Oh, okay.
That sucks. She's about to get a lot more.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. I mean,
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I assume she's the one she got those injuries by like smashing through a whole bunch of glass.
Were any of the descriptors of the performers the half snake person?
No.
Okay.
That is a very disappointing 6 piercing damage for the rapier, and now the sneak attack damage is better. A 27.
Okay. All right. She falls down dead as.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, she crit, that thing's dead.
Oh.
I don't crit often, but when I do.
Coco just like leans around you and like poke.
Just leans around Murray
So-
and shoves her rapier through the thing's eye.
Definitely a long stabby stick.
Let's see. So she.
So who's on plan smashy smashy? Because
That sounds like a you thing.
Bakum and then smash.
I mean, how much effort is it gonna take? Because I
None.
can. Okay, I can do the same. But
Well,
it's
if
gonna
we
take a
can
little
get
effort.
through without smashing it, let's get through without smashing it. As we've previously mentioned, we have alerted everything to our presence.
And not to mention, broken glass creates shrapnel, and it could really suck. And then there's all of a sudden, some of us are caught up in a storm of glass. And, you know,
So, what are the chances that this thing was just running from something else? Considering it's all jacked up like that?
Well, was
you
this the
find
thing
out.
trapped in the room? Because weren't we looking for a reptile?
Hey, Murray,
there's a lot of
does
broken.
this taste
yeah,
similar?
I mean, it's got a snake
Ew.
body, so yeah.
Please
I'd
don't
assume,
lick it.
yeah. Oh no! Fuck that. Ew.
Lick it, lick it,
mean,
lick it.
He licked the dirt in the pen.
So
Why wouldn't
as
he lick this?
as you guys are looking over her, you see her body kind of mold back into a full human form. As it looks like this wasn't what she originally looked like. Now it looks like her form is restoring back to normal as she has died.
Hey, Sahiri,
Let's take 10 minutes and gentle repose this.
what's the chances that that was another person that we could have probably not killed?
Well, the chances are
it's
100%.
still I can attempt to bring her back if you want. I've still got time.
That's
mean-
a you thing.
Can you talk to it without
No.
bringing it back?
I can't speak with dead.
Bummer.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, that's a you thing, Sahiri. If it's dead, it's dead, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I
I-
mean,
do have a few things that I can necessarily do.
you always tell us that if we go down, it's the best way you can heal us.
Well, yes,
That-
but she's not a party member, so they're slightly different.
Marie gives out a disappointed sigh and just keeps walking.
I mean, I can revivify her if we want.
That's
Isn't
a
that
you thing.
expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Okay.
Oh, we've got plenty of money going around, right?
Not yet.
Who does not have a sentence for she tried to murder us.
I mean, she
From-
only just
from
tried to
the-
grab him.
Does her descriptor
the-
fit that of any of the performers or the children that went missing?
Please
No.
don't.
Player sitting behind the camera does not remember anything that was.
No, she doesn't remind you
Okay.
of
I
anybody.
think they're.
Well,
pinned
then
in
I am going to
chat.
take 10 minutes in gentle repose, therefore she cannot come back and haunt us again.
Okay.
Ritual cast.
Murray will stop about 20 feet ahead because he can hear Sahiri chanting, so he'll just sit there and just lean his chin on his staff.
She should at least, move into the afterlife.
Just checking real quick.
All of them are now pinned
Okay.
in chat.
Yeah.
Just food for thought. When an animal attacks, it's not always because it's evil, no matter what it looks like. It could be just hungry or desperate.
I'm hungry and desperate to get the fuck out of here, so sucks.
I mean, but by that same
mean-
logic, we could just die too because we feel bad because it's like us.
I'm not saying I feel bad, I'm just saying not everything has to die.
I
I mean, hey,
clearly the
it's
superior
it's what happens.
predators in this
Yeah.
situation.
I mean, I don't love messing with other people's lives and cultures, but I'm stuck.
Although I will
man.
say she did look pretty crazy. So like,
Also, I didn't do it.
DM, just from the flash for the short period that she was alive, did she have the kind of that wild, crazed look, or
A little
was
bit.
it kind of a very focused, "I'm going to kill you" look?
She looked crazed, but she looked like she was preparing for a hunt. So she was definitely on a hunt for you guys. And you noticed as you were walking through, even when you went around the corner, she didn't have a reflection in the mirror. In fact, she still doesn't have a reflection into the mirrors while she's lying on the floor.
That's strange.
Hey, Sahiri, look at the mirror next to the body of the snake. Missing something.
Nope. Don't like.
It's not a snake.
So
Well,
Not anymore.
we
Lady.
will eyes on the grave that just to make sure she's not an undead thing.
Okay.
I just
She's
wanna
not.
smash this.
Okay. So what doesn't have a reflection but is not undead?
Our
Actually,
vampire
hold on.
Technically a
Let me
thing?
double check that. Maybe I'm
A mirror. Was this a riddle?
loading.
The dead snake lady doesn't have a reflection.
Hold on.
Oh, not a riddle.
Double
Got it.
checking.
An actual question.
I'm second guessing myself. Hold on.
Molly
No, she
Mom
does.
tends to be
She
pretty
does blink.
curious.
She does is absolutely giving off an undead vibe to her.
I'll pick a piece of goop out of my eye.
So she is undead, or
Oh,
was
you're-
undead.
Sweeted.
Now it's re-dead.
Yeah, it's
so
weird.
do we want a word of radiance on that just for safety's sake?
I mean, I
Salt
don't
it.
want
Well,
it
I
to
mean,
come
burn it.
back, whatever
I
it
don't
is.
care. Yeah, do it.
Word of radiance on that. She can't make
Okay.
her con save. Do you want me to roll damage, or are we just gonna assume that
No, you don't do any
takes
damage.
care of it?
And
Fine.
the fire radiance.
Okay.
You're the expert on the undead and unliving that needs
Although
to be put back.
you see, as you cast it, the radiant damage bounces off of the reflective of the mirrors and just shoots back and forth and just slams into the body. It looks like it would have done a lot. It would have been much more powerful than it had been otherwise.
Fantastic. That definitely takes care of that. Thank you, Kellamvor, for your guidance in this endeavor.
Wait,
That was super cool.
what the crap just happened with that?
Laser light show.
What's a laser?
I don't know. That. Directionalized light beam. I don't. What the fuck do you want from me, Mulgren?
I mean, you're smart, right?
No
Eh.
screams after we took
I
care of
pointed
this
both.
attraction?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy, let's go. Just gonna start walking.
So you continue on. As you look at the next set of mirrors down, you actually look like you're now, instead of being really thin and tiny, you're now really fat. So all the mirrors have made you,
Oh,
everybody look just really oversized than what they were before.
Huh.
As you kind of
Okay.
come around the corner, you make your way through and you kind of make your way around and you see the room opens up. You can see there's less mirrors along the walls themselves here. And it's a open room, but you see there's a body lying on the floor.
I poke Zahiri.
Body of
Yeah.
But an unmoving human corpse lies on the ground. Next to is a unique looking long metal wand with a wooden handle and a leather shoulder strap. Fastened to the shoulder strap are 6 small red tubes with copper caps.
I'm just gonna put my hand on Garvin's shoulder, just lightly, as soon as I see that wand, because I know he's gonna want it.
Roll an athletics because Garvin does indeed start trying to walk forward.
Oh, I
How
wasn't
dead-
gonna like
how
try
long
to stop
dead
you.
is
I
the
was just like,
person?
No.
Hey,
it's not
Those are
Garvin.
probably scrolls.
that
Yeah.
looks kind of like your kind of dealio there, Garvin.
Garv,
Legs,
we
hang on,
do
Chief.
wait.
Hang on. He might be trapped. Let me do
It
this.
is a 25 medicine check.
It looks like they've been dead for a little while. You can't quite figure out the cause.
No gaping wounds.
No, there's no wounds on it at all.
But
Gonna be taking a step back
Does
away.
it look
We're
like there
going-
are traps in here?
is it still how long's it been since we last saw a dead body?
Also, how far away is that thing?
Like a few minutes.
Oh no, too soon. Anyway, I'm going to gentle repose it.
Okay.
10 minutes. I will take I'm not taking any chances with this
And
creepy.
that's what you guys
body.
see next to the body.
I don't know what that is. I want no part of that.
Garvin's picking this up, whatever it is.
I was gonna mage hand it over to you first, so that we don't have to go closer to
Oh
the dead body.
no!
Not sure it's gonna stay dead.
Hey DM,
It's
Does
shiny.
this one
Coco
look
is
like-
following to see what it is.
does this one look like a pamphlet?
Hmm?
Oh,
like a what?
no. One of the pamphlets.
roll-
The what's it?
Oh, the person. 1 second. Yes, it does. Which one?
had
was it?
something similar
Pretty
to
sure
this.
I know which one it is.
Oh,
I can't
Thalon.
remember the name.
Thalon.
Yeah.
The big gun. Not that I
the
know.
pirate.
Well, actually, you know what? From Waterdeep, I might know what a gun is.
Possibly.
I may have come across gunshot wounds.
Well,
Well.
you see, oddly, he's looks very professional. He's got a well-collared jerkin, and it's got a very grim look on his face, even after being dead. You see, he's got like chalk all over his hands.
He's got
He's got
chalk on
very,
his hands.
very bony fingers.
Can I make an Arcana check on this thing? I'm kind of like looking it over. I'm like, what magical thing is?
Sure.
Would I piece that together
don't-
that would be some sort of firearm, like the pistols of Waterdeep?
You can roll a history check.
15 on my Arcana.
Arcana, it doesn't. You don't know this if this thing has any type of magical properties to it. It
Alright,
doesn't seem like
13.
it's running off of magic of any kind.
13 history.
You've heard of not gunpowder, smoke powder weapons. You don't see them very often. They're usually from far travelers that have come around from other locations, but you've seen these kind of weapons, and you know they create some sort of firelight inside of them. That it fires a projectile out of the barrel. You think it's some sort of ranged weapon that would take some time to be able to use.
I pass that information along.
Oh,
What
so there's
kind
a
of a-
little boom in it. Yeah, explosions in tight spaces do that.
Deadly. Very,
What-
very deadly.
What kind of a check would technically go for engineering of any kind?
You wouldn't know of engineering of
It's
it.
interesting.
That's why I'm saying for D&D standpoint.
Oh, and I stand corrected. This thing does have some
Well, I
magical
have-
capabilities to it, Garvin. You would see
Okay.
that the inside the tubes, it looks like it's some sort of magical a combination of magic and smoke powder kind of combined to
Okay.
cause
and
this thing to cause
He's
it.
got tinker tool proficiency too, so he's
Okay. So he would,
Arcana
yeah.
Mechanicals, or
Oh, right, because your School of Invention. Yeah. So you think you'd be able to figure out how to get this thing to fire, and you think you need some sort of martial ranged weapon capabilities in order to even be able to truly function with this thing properly.
So Garvin kind of finishes looking at it. Well, I don't really think I could use it, but I'm sure one of you could, and I might be able to figure out how to, well, keep it functioning.
So, yeah, just don't know if that would be anything like Smith's tools related that could go towards identifying parts on that. But
No.
that's why I ask in a general sense, because I don't know how that would work in D&D.
I mean, I could
So-
probably pull some of it apart for you and get to the finer parts, and then you might be able to smith some parts for it. But it is quite, well, gear dependent and very
Yeah.
fine tooth wheels and things like that.
Garvin, we can
So-
talk about this after we get out of here. Hold on to it,
We
please.
could also check
So-
with the Harpers. I mean, they might.
This is you can figure out this information from it. Garvin, you'll be able to figure out this information that's right there. Basic functionality and use just based on using your Tinker tools plus the Arcana. You think you could probably show him how to use that to a degree, but you do realize it's got very, very limited ammunition. It literally has the 6 shots in the sling, so that would literally be all it'd be used for.
So it's a ranged thingy?
And I communicate that, Dan.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Earlier we picked up some. I don't know if they're the same if they're shotgun shells, because you put them as boomsticks, where it was like they're basically shotgun shells. Like was it the very beginning, or it was one of the balloons that dropped?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah, the balloon.
Yeah, 'cause I think there was like 3 or
Yes,
something like
there were. So you would have 11 total because you found 5 of those shells before.
So yeah,
that.
I mean, out of character, I'm good with ranged things, but at the same time, like I don't think we have nearly enough time for me to get familiar with that.
If you chose, it's just an FYI, if you chose to use it, it has the loading property. So you'd be able to, you'd have to take 1 round to load it, and the next round to fire it, and the next round to load it, the next round to fire it. So.
Would it not be fair to say that he could load it once out of combat,
Sure.
so that he gets 1 shot at the beginning of combat and then swaps?
Absolutely can.
It's a crucible
Okay.
weapon. 1 shot, switch.
Mm-hmm.
While Sahiri's doing her ritual, Murray's just gonna kind of gingerly produce flame and just tap his stick around the room, checking out the room, checking out the mirrors.
I could have just smashed it. All of it.
So as you're kind of looking around,
And
you see, roll me a perception check.
some glass maker did really poor work on these mirrors.
10.
They make you look all strange. And
So
whatnot.
you just see more mirrors, but you see where you guys came out of it. You can go back the way you came and kind of go straight up, or you can go straight ahead of you off to the east. It kind of looks like the mirrors again are in a kind of configuration where you could probably continue going through either direction. So coming from the corner where you found the body, you pretty much have a left and a straight ahead.
Left!
Murray's just gonna post up, chin on his staff, leaning up against the new direction, the new hallway, and just kind of stand there, just wait.
I'm with him.
I mean, there's a hall this way, guys. If you want to keep going, just let's see Harry do her thing. You know?
Well, we're not.
I mean, I'll
leaving
stay here with her. I'm
without-
not leaving her.
Oh no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying. I'm just standing here like, hey, there's a path here. That's all.
Uh-huh.
I'm just standing here.
When we're done,
Oh yeah.
so I guess we wait the 10 minutes and see. if
Okay,
Harry does
so-
the thing.
After about 10 minutes, Sahiri's finally finished, and you see the kind of light go over the body as you see kind of the gray color of the skin kind of melts away to more of a more pale skin color, as it looks like it's the body itself is at peace. It doesn't look like it's going to decay. It doesn't look like it's rotting away or any kind of thing like that. It just is just there.
Do you know what? Actually, check his fancy pockets. See if he's got anything on him. Tell us maybe who or what it is.
I check his
All right.
pockets.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't find anything else in his pockets. Again, other than like you find some pieces of chalk that it looks like he was using to write on something. You can't tell where or what it was from.
Can I check the surrounding area to see if there's any chalk writing anywhere?
You don't
have-
see anything on the walls. You see more, just mostly mirrors everywhere.
Well, continuing on.
Okay. Tap. I'll lead the charge, just sauntering down the hallway.
Which way are you going? Are you going back up the other direction from where you guys came
we're
in?
We're not going back the way we went, but there's.
So you're going straight. Okay.
Yeah.
So you continue on again. You're kind of feeling your way around. It winds around. And you kind of come around. It continues on straight up, or it goes off to the right, which looks like into another walkway area.
Fuck it. I go right.
Yep. You continue on, and again, this splits off left and right. You see a big, long wall itself, moving left and right. Both of them kind of go the same distance. You can kind of see where before you see your reflection kind of bouncing off further away.
Oh, that's crazy. I'll go left. There we go.
Okay. As you move to the left, you continue on forward, and you kind of hear something inside the walls ahead of you.
I'm gonna pop a squat. Just sit.
What?
Shh.
Why are you stopping, Murray?
I'm gonna put one of my ears right up against the mirror and put my finger in my ear.
Okay. As you get your head up to the, you feel a bang come across. It sounds like something slams across the wooden board behind the mirror.
Smashy time?
All right, everybody back up.
Smashy time.
Everybody back up. Smashy time.
Yeah, everybody
bad luck.
plug your ears.
There's something behind the glass there.
So I'm gonna stand with like one shoulder against these mirrors, so that as I do this, it's breaking the one square ahead and one square to the left of me, so that I'm
I
not
suggest you plug your
directly in
ears.
eyesight.
Okay.
I suggest you plug your ears and close your eyes.
And then I cast Thunderclap.
Okay. So you can't with Thunderclap. I don't think you can stop it from going ahead of you. If you're trying to do the one on the left and the one on the right, it's going to have to get the one ahead of you as well.
Well, no. I'm like, so if the wall was right here, alright, so I'll use my wall as an example. So like,
Okay.
I'm standing in a 5-foot square. There's a 5-foot square next to me. I'm breaking this 5-foot square. So I'm clapping in front of me.
Okay,
breaks
I got
that,
it.
And then there's nothing ahead of it.
Got it. Okay, so you
I go kerclap. Even if the one next to me breaks, that'll just be an oops.
Okay, I got it. So you're doing a 15. Okay, all right. Go ahead and give me the. That's a save, isn't it? There's no save against it. So go ahead and just give me the damage.
2 wide is it? Oh, that's why. When
Plug your ears, Jimmy.
Oh, jeez. Really?
7.
Okay. So you see Adron smash his hands together as a wave of thunder just blasts through the wall. You see the wall come tumbling down. The wall, also the spot next to it, and the spot beyond that as well. All just shatter. The mirrors shatter. The wood comes down behind it, and behind it you see a woman. She's wearing leather armor. She's got this flail, and there's a bear trap hanging off the end of it. She comes in ready to attack you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, god damn it.
Why does everything want to kill
fuck.
me? Great. Speed up, cleric.
Dude, that's so awesome. Oh my god.
That's gonna be real awesome when this thing fucking kills me.
Only one person rolled single digits. That's pretty fun. 29. Jesus Christ, Coco. Jesus Christ, Coco.
Coco and I are buds. Coco and I are buds. She's got my back, yo.
16.
she sees me doing something risky, she's like, I better prep because this kid's an idiot.
All right, so Garvin's gonna go first between Morgan and Garvin. Okay.
Yeah.
Coco, you, however, have seen this crazed woman come from behind the wall, ready to attack Adrian, who's standing right there.
Okay, so she is currently pretty much in melee with our buddy.
Yes. Now, however, it's only a 5-foot space, and he's in one spot, and she's right there in front of him, and there's no other way to get to her. So she's gonna have a little bit of cover if you're gonna try and fire at her. You're not gonna be able to attack her melee wise.
How far away from me is she?
About 10 feet.
Okay, and I.
So this was just a tight corner where he went and cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
Actually,
So,
never mind. He blew out he blew out the 2 walls. So there is a spot next to him. So you would be able to get that next to her. I stand corrected.
Excellent.
I planned.
That's what we would. Sure, you planned.
No, I did, for real. I was like, I don't want to be directly in front of this when I break it, so smash!
Okay, so yes, I'm gonna zip in and attack. And that
Stabby.
is.
So you see a bear trap maul in one and flail in one hand, and she's got a stake in her other hand.
Yikes.
That's S-T-A-K-E, not S-T-E-A-K.
Either way, it's pretty badass.
But here we were starting to get hungry.
I did offer.
Oh my god, I cannot math. 22.
That'll hit.
Is. Oh, I forgot to add my modifier last time. Oh well, whatever. It still critted like.
Yeah, it's still hella murder.
A crit is a crit.
Yeah, exactly. Adding that extra 5 would not have made a huge difference. Okay, so that is 10 points of is it piercing damage? Rapier. And that is 11 points of skin.
Okay. Murray.
You know what? Murray's starting to get a little fucking frustrated, and he doesn't like being a furball right now. So, I'm gonna spend my turn. I'm gonna move. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna move in a flanking position with Crazy Flail Lady, with Coco, and I'm gonna use my wild shape to turn into a fucking constrictor. Just right behind her.
Okay, so Coco is standing next to. So you're gonna move.
She's not in like a tiny little closet, right?
She's in a. There is a room, but you can't get past her.
Yeah.
She's kind of clogging up the 1-5. There's like a hole that was one wall and one wall. So she's in this enclosed like 15 by 15 by 10
I'm
room.
just gonna poke my head around the corner. Ah, fuck! Snake in the hallway.
Okay. So you're going to take up that.
That takes my it takes my action to do it because I'm not Circle of the Moon. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you moving next to them? So there's kind of the 3 of you are kind of holding off to one side.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys are 3 holding the line.
Yep.
Against
She's gonna get
her.
hugged.
All right,
No,
Garvin.
This hug. She's gonna get some snake love.
I think Garvin's a little over this at the moment. And you see him pull forth a small diamond from his pouch at his side, and does a few gestures and says a few words in a warbling, acidic ball of energy, a 2nd level chromatic orb.
Okay.
At her. I'm a spell sniper, so I
Ignore cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was only gonna say as soon as I see you pull out a diamond,
Okay.
I duck.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Yikes.
$25 points of acid damage.
Damn.
as the ball of acid warbles through the air and just slams right into her.
Okay. Yeah, she's not happy with that, so, but not a problem. Morgan, you're up. You saw this giant orb just shoot and slam right into her. And she's gonna have a little bit of cover because you've got 3 people surrounding her in the rest of its walls.
Lady, is there any reason why you're taking a swing at him? And I'm just gonna back up another 5 feet. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little paranoid about killing all these people.
Okay.
I feel strongly that if things try to murder her face, she's entitled to murder them back.
Okay, Adrin, you have her right in front of your face, wielding these ridiculous weapons, and as far as you can tell, right in front of you.
Alright, so I know the floor is not made of like stone or earth or anything in the room that we're in. How about the room that she's in? Because it's like between walls. So
It's still all the same table floor.
Fuck. Okay. Do I need it to be that for this?
Like entangle or something like that.
I don't think I do need it to be that. It just says on the ground. Medium hand from compacted soil. Nope. Did she look bloodied yet?
She's looking pretty hurt. She just took a lot of damage from Garvin.
Also, she did like appear in front of my face. Mind spike.
Oh yeah, he blasted her.
Blasted her really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mind spike. So I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
What's your save?
16.
Oh, okay. She failed.
Why is my sheet not fucking letting me cast? Is it no? Hold on. Okay, she failed.
Yep.
Wonderful. So that's 3d8. 1, 2, 3. $20 damage.
20? Okay.
Uh-huh.
As she screams in pain as the mind spike slams into her brain, causing just absolute pain, she turns at you, and she's going to attack you.
Yep.
Once with her bear trap, and twice with her stake. Sorry. Oops. God.
It's a trap.
She swings the flail with the bear trap, and the pain from the attack she just had swings right over your head. As she regroups, she turns back at you, to swing at you with a stake. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. And she'll take that back again. Okay, she's gonna miss on the second one. So she managed to just come back. As she misses her swing, she comes back, backhands the stake right into you as she hits you for 5 piercing damage. Sahiri.
First of all, I rolled to see if I pieced it together. I'm pretty sure this is actually the first one. The tracker extraordinaire. Words are hard.
True.
So I'm going to call out her name.
Okay.
And say, we will put you at rest should you choose that path.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
$11.
You see her kind of immediately, her eyes kind of question for a second, and then she just shakes out of it and goes, "Pray!" as she's ready to attack you continuously.
Worth a shot.
I tried.
Okay. Coco.
Okay, well, she clearly does not wish to be put to rest the easy way. We're just gonna have to put her to rest the hard way. And so there will be more stabbing. I don't think that'll hit. 12?
12 does not hit. Nope.
Alas. Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
It is a lass. A lass who's trying to kill us.
Murray.
What was her name again?
Cool. So I'm gonna use my action.
We don't know yet for sure.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my action to grapple her. I'm gonna choose not to do damage. I just want to restrain her. So instead of doing my D8 of bludgeoning, I'm just gonna wrap myself around her and hold her tight. 22.
That'll hit. Yep.
So I'm wrapping her up. She has to make a strength DC 14 to escape my grapple.
Okay.
I'm just like wrapping her up.
All right, so she'll need a DC 14 to escape. Got it. Okay. Morgan.
Yeah. Or she's restrained. Yeah.
Yes, she's already grappled it, so she hit.
I'm gonna Slayer's Prey her and ready a shot. And I'm going to roll to intimidate her and tell her actually stand down.
Okay.
Unless you want to die.
Okay. Go and roll a intimidation check.
Be a 25.
25.
I have not proficiency with intimidation.
Okay, so she doesn't respond, but you see kind of something flash over her eyes. Either recognition, you're not quite sure how she's actually reacting.
Now, can
I
I
skipped over
still
Garvin.
technically hold my action, though I used a bonus action?
Yeah, because your reaction is what's used to fire off your held action. So yeah, that's fine.
If she takes
Wait,
any
no,
hostile
you
actions-
use your call out.
Okay.
You use your call out as your action, so you don't have an action to hold. So no,
Alright, just making sure.
Okay.
I was about
Garvin,
to say,
I-
if she does anything hostile, I'll take that shot.
Garvin, I skipped you. You were actually technically before Morgan on that one, so that's my bad.
Yeah. Because I let you go first.
I have a passive perception of 8.
You wouldn't. You don't even notice her changed demeanor whatsoever.
I shall touch her.
Okay.
This bitch gonna die.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
You gonna die today, lady.
Yeah.
For 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As I just immediately throw out a chill touch, assuming the situation has not changed.
Yep.
That is my turn.
Yep. Okay. Adrian.
Okay, so my passive perception is 17. Do I?
You
notice-
would have at least noticed her change in demeanor, but it looked like it changed again once Garvin hit her.
Well,
And she's wrapped
Fuck.
up in a snake,
Damn
too.
it.
Yeah, she is restrained. So technically, Garvin, you would have had advantage on that attack.
And there's a little skeleton zombie hanging off the snake. Like, it's great. I love Jimmy.
Well, I would have actually not 20'd.
Oh, then go ahead and double that damage then.
Okay.
That's gonna be unfortunate.
Add another 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Yeah, that does make a difference. Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Can
Sorry.
we just say that I came after he did?
my
Oh,
fault.
well.
That's my fault. Either way.
is she bloodied now?
She already was. She is
Okay,
just she is in dire straits at the moment.
Damn, I'm gonna punch a bitch in the face with a nat 20.
You're punching her?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, what is your strength modifier?
-1.
You do 1 point of damage.
Yeah, you do. As she
Clock
crumples,
right at the
she
jaw.
crumples, she starts crumpling to the ground, wrapped around the constrictor Murray.
Yes!
As you have 1 hit point left. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
God.
No one ever
Beautiful
expected
swing,
that to
Adrian.
work.
Beautiful swing. Is she still alive?
No.
Ow!
Sahiri?
Why do you guys
So-
do that?
Yes.
Snake Murray.
Not really sure.
Snake Murray puts his head up to the unconscious or possibly dead girl's ear, and he sticks his forked tongue right in the ear. See if she's actually dead.
She doesn't
Does she
move.
flinch?
Nope.
Okay,
I was-
Jimmy.
I
let's
It's all the
just
rest
figure
of
out
us.
now.
All the rest of us do,
And I just let
however.
go.
To be fair,
I
I
ju-
was
I just
trying
let
to
go.
non-lethal, that's why I punched.
And I slither out of the
You
room.
didn't call non-lethal.
And I kind of sit in a
That's-
coil,
okay.
and I wait for Jimmy to hop onto me. And
So,
yeah, I'm just
Gentle
gonna wait in the hallway.
repose, spell slot, or 10 minutes.
We've got
Fuck
time
it.
to mourn yet another person that we technically didn't have to kill.
At
Have fun,
least this
Sahiri.
one I can put her name to putting her at rest, I hope.
So far, we've basically been able to match up descriptions of almost all of them. We have names for every one of them, Sahiri. I'm gonna back away and sit in the corner now.
Not the half snake person.
I
She
was
doesn't count. She didn't have a reflection.
trying to knock her out, but I felt it go crunch. I don't think. Oh.
Yep.
I mean,
Sorry.
Morgan, what if we just let the next one attack you, and you try and talk
I
it out
would
of it?
be
and
okay
see
with
if
this
that
at this
works?
point.
Hey. Take
I-
it down like fucking 6 notches, both of
I
you.
would be okay with this at this point, though.
Yeah, this place sucks. We want to get the fuck out of here. I do feel kind of bad murdering all these people.
My only prayer right now is that this doesn't turn out to be all the kids that those people outside were hoping for.
I
'Cause
mean,
that's just gonna completely destroy me.
I mean, it probably is. Might as well
Garbage, shut
prepare
up.
yourself for it.
yeah, it's.
Snake Murray is just doing this in the hallway.
By the way, Murray, no matter how many times I see it, it is fucking horrifying watching you do that. Going from big old Murray into critter,
I'm just gonna
it's
slide,
bad
like,
to
sidle
look
up,
at.
lift my body up to his face, lick his nose, blah, 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 and then go back down and then sit in the hallway with my undead monkey riding me. Hey Jimmy, this is fun.
So now,
Trust in me.
So
No.
were you letting Sahiri do the full 10 minutes there, or
sure.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I just looked. Unarmed strikes are 1 plus your strength modifier in terms
technically?
of
But
damage.
I
so
with
can-
with a
Yeah, you have to do a minimum, I think, of 1.
yeah.
Especially with a crit.
Oh, I
Yes.
forgot to roll the second. No, I don't get
Well,
to roll.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
crit is your dice damage, and since you're not doing dice damage, well.
I guess it's
Af-
2 plus my strength mod, which is -1, so I get 1.
After the 10 minutes goes by, I'm gonna tentatively step over the body and into the room she was in and get a look around.
Okay, so inside there's not much. It's a small 10 by 15 foot room, and inside you find, kind of scattered throughout there, you find this 2-inch diameter glass orb. You find a dead bee, And strangely, you see a chicken egg.
Oh no.
Garvin or Adrin, does any
What?
of this make sense to you with the whole dead bee and chicken egg and this weird orb?
No.
Okay. Garvin?
Chicken, a bee, and an orb.
You could just tell him no.
I mean, I'm just being sure.
Okay.
I was
This
trying
is
to think if there
weird.
was anything they had in common, but no, not really.
This is weird.
I mean, what are the
Snake already in
chances
the
this
hallway.
orb has any kind of magic in it?
I don't know about the weird stuff in this room, but I am getting
I'll make
real
an Arcana
tired.
check on.
I've done a lot of
Okay.
rituals today.
18.
Like a good half hour of ritual. today.
You don't think there's anything like the combination of you don't think there's anything special with them. You think the orb itself potentially could be fashioned as a an arcane orb used as a kind of a spell focus.
We should keep that.
I mean, it's a perfectly
it's just
2-inch, it's a 2-inch diameter glass orb.
It's eminently
It's
sellable.
standard focus. I mean, he hands it to you.
What? Okay. Stick it in my backpack.
I'll scoop up the dead bee and the egg.
Okay. You just stick them in your backpack.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can
Okay.
join the rest of the weird monster parts.
So as you're also looking in the room, you really see there's no other way out of this room. Like the hole you all made with the thunderclap, that is literally the only doorway or entrance in and out of the room at all. So whatever
Well-
reason, this person was stuck in that room somehow.
These people seem to be trapped in their
Yep. And we
wish,
just-
for lack of a better descriptor.
We
They
keep
got
giving
what
them
they
the
wanted.
really finite end to that escape either.
I tried.
So did I, but noses. There was a lot of thrashing and
Oh no,
But-
I understand
so-
how that could easily do that.
The
Is that
constrictor
the first
snake
punch you've thrown?
sidles up to Adrian,
third.
and
That was a very well done
In-
punch. Gonna
my
continue down
head-
the hallway.
in my head, I'm gonna say, "Hey Jimmy, can you do me a favor and just point at the guy in front of me, and then just tap to your head, and then tap to my head, just tap, tap, tap,
So
please."
to Adrian, you're guessing you're meaning this.
No, I'm saying that to Jimmy because I'm a snake right now. And
I know
can't
you're
tell
telling
that
him to tap. You're telling him to tap Adrian.
Yeah, to point
Okay.
at Adrian,
So-
tap his head, and then tap my head.
So you see the monkey tap at you, and then tap Murray's head.
Is this what you want?
Yeah. So if anybody attacks us, I'm just gonna try to grapple them from now on because this is fucking cool. Tell everybody not to get too stabby right off the bat. Let's try to stop them from trying to kill us before killing them.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
That was
This is weird, isn't it?
yeah.
Snake.
So
Murray wants to restrain anyone else that we find now that we're 0 for 4. So, in his words, don't get too stabby right away. Eyes it, Coco.
Right, well, I can't really do anything to not hurt them.
You can hit him.
So Morgan, you were talking about continuing on. There's
Yep.
You could go straight back up, which is pretty much straight on from where you guys had come up to this room. And then there's also a path that goes off to the left.
So down the path we were already going before the wall shattered, there's a branching path.
Oh my god, my fucking.
So,
leg is bleeding.
as you're walking, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. I got a +0, so a 16.
You see this gas shoot out from under your feet. You manage to feel and shake off whatever was coming out of it. It doesn't seem to have affected you, but you felt that something was trying to do something to you, but you managed to shake it off.
So are you high?
So
Nah,
as you
not
can,
Am I?
as you kind of continue off, you can see a path going left and right, and actually to your right, you can see a little bit of light coming through one of the mirrors.
Through?
Not like from around the frame of it, just through the mirror itself.
You can see light kind of. It's almost like yeah, it's the light itself coming through one of the mirrored walls.
So it's like a diffuser.
Yeah, it's like the light's coming off at a weird angle. It's not full bright. So it looks like whatever light's coming through is being changed by the warping of the mirror.
I need to look something up here.
So if I creep over and try and listen in to see if there's anything weird going on the other side of that, what would I do?
It's not trying to sense.
Give me a stealth check,
Stealth check? Okay.
and then you can give a perception if you go up to the window, into the mirror.
That's an 18.
Okay. So then give me a perception check of what you hear as you get up there.
That's a 14.
Okay. So, you kind of slowly move your way up, quietly. You see, as you get closer, you can kind of see almost through the mirror. So whatever light's coming through, it looks like it's a two-way. That it leads into another hallway, kind of going up to the north.
Interesting. That was weird. What happens if I touch the mirror?
Go ahead and try and touch the mirror.
You want me to roll something for it?
You go and touch the mirror. Nothing happens.
Morgan, that's
Alright.
called a mirror.
Man, have you caught up?
Yeah, I'm like fucking 10 feet behind you because I'm not fucking getting close to
Oh.
that shit. I'm like almost at half.
I mean, have you ever seen a mirror that just shines light?
Yes.
Oh, well, you might have more experience with this than I do.
Doesn't mean I want to touch it.
You can
Just
see
try
through it.
stepping through it.
Nothing
yeah, get a
happens
running
when I
stop.
touched it, so how am I gonna be stepping through it, Garvin?
Get a running stop.
Just think about doing it and do it.
I'll
You
roll
guys do
persuasion
that
if I
since
have
You're
to.
obviously doing this.
What?
What was that?
How about you guys do that since you're the one suggesting it?
Garvin
'Cause
walks
I
over and
already
tries
know
to
better
just walk
'cause I
right through it.
touched the damn thing.
Garvin, you try and walk through it, and you bounce kind of right off of it.
Yep, doesn't work. You're right.
But you did feel it kind of had a little bit of give.
It was worth watching.
But it wasn't. It doesn't seem like it was a portal, but it definitely seemed like it had some give to it. So maybe it was a door.
Coco, is there a mechanism, secret door mechanism, maybe?
I'm not smashing this one.
Coco will take a look, see if there's anything that's hidden.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Andrew, not gonna lie, I don't like circuses or carnivals or whatever this place is.
I'll take you to a real one someday.
23.
This sucks.
Okay, so looking at the mirror, you can kind of see it is a doorway, and there's a kind of on the wall in the corner. There's a little bit of a grabs. It kind of indents in where you can kind of pull your hand and you actually can pull it open.
Okay. Does it look like it's trapped in any way?
You didn't notice anything. You just think it was just meant to be hard to see.
Coco pulls it open.
Okay, you pull open the doorway. You look in. There's this long, very lit hallway ahead of you guys. And with that, I think we're actually going to stop real quick, and we're going to take our first break, because it's now almost 10 after 10. It's about halfway spot. So, guys, we'll be about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back and continue on with the adventure. So, see you in a bit.
Huzzah!
There's Christmas.
Everybody, we just took a quick break, but we're back and ready to go as the party has now entered a new area. So you guys find yourselves in a long hallway, brighter than the other hallways you've seen, which is why the light was coming through the glass the way it was. You see a door off to your right, about 15-20 feet away. Another door all the way at the end of the hallway, it's about 50 feet away, and then another little nook that kind of goes off to the left about 35 feet away from you guys.
Okay. Guys, I just had a thought. Carnivals, and it appears as though Garvin and I are the only who have been to a carnival, but carnivals are usually designed for you to be able to go through them and get out, so that you can go about your way at the rest of the carnival, particularly fun houses and things of the like. Why are we looking for every single fucking path off of the main? And this is not me angry at anyone, but if we just follow the obvious path, do you think we'll get out?
But are you
I'm
going to
just
put the
posing a
feather
secret.
that you stole in the obvious path?
Alternatively, have we been on an obvious path?
Murray says it's not even here. I'm not mad, I'm just asking the group because I don't know.
I mean, my guess is it's outside the tent, and we need to get out of the tent no matter what.
Yeah, so do we keep exploring every nook and cranny, or do we just try to
Wait a
bum rush
second.
this?
Maybe it was when we got
also
on
have
the
to
ride.
find the kids.
Maybe it was when we got on the ride. Do we
That
have
ride.
to? You're right, we do have to find the kids.
The ones that
Maybe.
are left.
Don't say it like
I mean,
that.
do we even know they're real kids? Maybe
Life,
that's
people
what we
watching
should
life
do.
and death happen. It's part of the cycle of things. Just
Well, Carvin, we know full well that in different planes of
I
existence,
mean, the
or
names match up, but
universes or what have you, time works differently. These may be the same kids, just time may flow faster in here.
right. Well, we need to figure a way out. Regardless,
Yeah.
Murray, you got much mojo left in you?
It's weird seeing a snake do that.
I don't know. I
And
find
that,
it rather
yeah,
cute.
Can you stop?
You should totally tickle Adrian. It'd be pretty funny.
I'll punch
Yeah.
you next.
Just get your
Not
tongue
if he's
right up in
tickling
his ear.
you. Right. So
Just
which way are
turn
we
around.
going?
Adrian?
No. I'm not making decisions. I'm just
No.
So,
merely posing
The
to the
big
up.
thing you guys see is there's this giant long hallway up ahead of you, and
Uh-huh.
there's a couple of doors, on one on each side, and then one at the end of the hall.
Adrian? You brought
Right,
up
we're
a
going
fun-
that way, and I just start walking
Fantastic
down the
point.
hallway.
Okay.
I follow.
Yeah, whatever.
As you walk up the hallway, you see an open door. It looked like it was actually a closed door as you originally walked up to it, but as you got closer up to it, it was actually wide open. And above it, you see a sign that says Reaver's Room. Also, this door is hexed, but you notice there
Right.
isn't a door.
Can I make an Arcana check where there isn't a door?
Sure.
But is there really not a door?
18.
You don't notice anything, actually. You think maybe somebody had already broken through on this thing, or, but whatever reason, the door's just no longer there any longer. But it doesn't look like there was anything set up. If there was something, it was on the door itself.
Well, Reaver is not a name. we're
So-
looking for.
Garvin steps in.
What you see nothing happens. So you walk in, it's pretty empty. You see a single tattered bedroll and a small nightstand that's holding a piece of looks like charcoal and a leather-bound journal on top of it. The whole room just smells of sewage and tobacco.
Ew.
That's disgusting. And I make my way over to the note or whatever's wrapped in the. You said there was a journal.
Leather-bound journal.
There's a piece of sharpened
Yeah.
charcoal on a leather-bound journal. Murray, you hear in your head the voice of Feebles that goes, "Master's room, Master's room."
All right, Murray.
Why?
Whatever.
I look at
Just gonna
Adrian.
pick it.
What? You know he
Master's
can do
room.
this too. Master. Oh, this is the bitch we murdered.
I mean, which one? I've already picked up the journal and the.
Okay.
True.
The
The
sharpened
first one. The,
Okay.
the one that had the monkey.
The hag.
All right.
I mean,
Do these items look familiar to me at all? Do I know what these might be?
The journal, it looks like a journal, and you think that you kind of lift open a page and you can see some writing on it that's mostly illegible, but looks like it's charcoal written. So you think that might have been her writing
So
implement.
it looks like her writing utensil. All right.
Yeah.
I look through it.
Okay.
Garvin would look.
You're looking through it. Most of the pages are completely illegible. There's only a few of them you can read. Most of them, though, they're smeared with charcoal over the place. So a few of the lines you can read says, "Poor Jackie is so sad. Ha ha! Taught Jackie a few dark spells today. He's very talented. My plan is working. The more he learns, the more his mind twists. It won't be long. And soon, he'll break soon. Then his bloodline's power will be released."
well,
You.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good face. What? Why are you?
The hag totally made the thing that's like running this carnival. Like twisted and contorted him for a while.
yeah,
Fuck.
that sounds about right. The smell of this room is bringing back a lot of bad memories, and that
he's
sounds really
pretty-
close to right.
He's pretty decent with magic too.
Like,
Mm.
your level of decent with magic, or maybe more?
Probably more than us.
I don't like
Maybe
hearing that.
more.
I don't like hearing that.
If he can make something like this, he is way more powerful than us.
Garvin, go ahead and roll me a
Now.
perception check.
He may not
Perception?
have made
Yeah.
it- He may not have made it alone.
Oh, that's a D8. Hold on.
So it might be a
That's still
little
terrible.
bit
Oh,
less.
that is-
What was that?
An 8.
An 8.
Nice.
Perception is my forte.
Yep. Was anybody else is in the room with them? I mean, it's only a 10 by 10 room, so it's not huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I popped
Snooping
in.
for sparklies.
Okay,
I gotta
go
make
ahead.
sure, like,
Coco-
okay.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I mean, it makes sense Garvin would be more interested with the book.
16.
See, you and Adrian both kind of see there's something that looks like there's some sort of lump inside of the bedroll.
Let's see what it is.
Guys? No, Coco, don't
Nope, too late. Coco has flipped the bedroll aside to see what it is.
Yeah, that's why I was like, don't.
Nope.
Okay,
Impulse control? What's that?
I knew that.
inside you see a serpent figurine. You not quite sure what it does. It's a little figurine about that tall that's shaped like a serpent.
Coco, can I have a look? You can hold it.
She hands it over.
Alright,
What's it made of?
do you want history
That's
or
porcelain.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Damn, okay. Adrian knows, like, a bunch.
Okay. You don't know exactly what it's capable of, but you're pretty sure it's magic. It has some sort of you think it's some sort of rare type of magic attached to that. Doesn't seem harmful though. But you don't know
break it.
exactly what it is. You
Yeah.
what?
Murray's just kind of watching
just
at
said-
an angle, kind of like snooping over Coco's shoulder.
Coco
And I'm like,
edges
in my head.
Coco edges away because he's still a fucking snake.
Don't.
Hey, Jimmy,
Yeah.
you ever see Master use that before? Is that a thing?
Okay.
Like, what does that do?
Coco, whatever you do, don't break it. I don't know what it does,
Coco
but
gives
it's
you an
magic.
insulted look.
I mean,
Great.
we now have 2 snakes.
And seeing that Coco's not comfortable with me, I'll edge away, and I'll look at Adrin.
Do you know Garvin can do this too?
Oh, he can? Oh, okay. Wait, no, tell Coco sorry. I had no idea she didn't like snakes. I'll try
He
to keep
says
my
he's
distance.
sorry. He doesn't know. He didn't know that you don't like snake, and he'll try to keep his distance.
I mean, Murray, and I just say out loud, Murray, of course a bird wouldn't like a snake.
I'm just picturing this snake just bobbing up and down.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ever
Okay.
actually seen a snake agree with you in real life? I
We
have.
should maybe get out of
His
this
name was Nagini.
and moving on. No.
Okay. So you're sticking the
Alright,
figure in your
I'm-
backpack. You said. Or hold on to it.
Coco's taking it.
I'm gonna.
Coco's got it?
I'm gonna
Okay.
push my way in front of everybody, like between legs and shit, and just kind of try to get up ahead.
Okay. So up ahead, you kind of keep moving along, and off to your left, you see a set of double doors.
You are such a tripping hazard. What? Don't snake through my
Health and
leg, you
safety.
sneaky fuck.
Health and safety.
I mean,
I
I'm a
just
big
opened the
fucking
doors.
snake. I'm like 30, 40 feet long, man. I'm a big motherfucking anaconda.
Sounds like
I open the doors.
Okay. As you open, you see this ridiculous sight. There's this wheel-shaped room is 40 feet wide. 4 purple globes hang near the 15-foot tall ceiling. Their purpose lights creating glowing white splotches on your armor and clothing. A 10-foot tall cylindrical wooden platform stands in the middle of the room. The walls are covered in glowing neon paintings of the astral universe and glowing footprints, both child and adult-sized.
I don't like this room. Do we have to go through this room?
Hey, Adrian, is this on that main path you were talking about?
Are there other options that we can see that don't involve going through this room?
There is another, if you continue straight on down the hall, there was another doorway.
Skip.
Skip. Alright.
Oh no, this room seems so
Garbage
pleasant.
just
and
keeps
nice.
walking in.
Okay.
I rolled the dice to see if he would turn around.
Okay.
I want to preface, I'm at the back of the group.
I hate him sometimes.
As you...
The room sounds really cool. He would go
No.
in.
No, I know. This is just
Hold on,
Adrian
that's
reacting to
6.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him sometimes, and then just follows in.
Rhythmic, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it.
Murray does not follow in. Murray just kind of coils up at the door and just kind of sits there and just watches the situation.
Okay. As you see in the middle of the room, in the middle of the diet of the area, you see this this dais sitting in the middle. Sitting on top of it, you see a woman. She's wearing like a noble's ball gown.
Hi.
She's pretty.
And as you, so who is all in the room right now? Everybody but
But Murray. who's
Murray.
hanging
Okay.
out.
So
and
I can't really
Yeah,
raise
yeah,
my
Morgan-
hand for the
Morgan
camera.
can do it.
as you guys get into the room,
Yeah.
you see her smile, and pull a stopper down inside, and then she goes and pulls down the levers in this room. So as she does, the doors close behind you, and the room starts to slowly spin, and then faster.
I just look at Garvin. This is
And-
your fault.
and faster. Eventually, as the plug pulls from the ceiling, you see these balls pop out of the room. I need you guys to make me.
Oh no, we're in a ball pit.
All right, we're gonna do this in. I want to do this in a kind of a initiative order. We're gonna do it in rounds. As this is gonna be kind of funny,
Like a skill contest
Real
kind of
quick,
kind of.
Justin.
Yeah.
What does
Okay.
this look
Didn't say you
like
had
from
to
the
follow.
doorway / outside of the room?
You're my brother. I have to follow.
What is he? You're inside with everybody else, right?
No, I am behind. I was behind everyone.
As you saw, all you saw was the door slam closed ahead of you. You can't see anything through it.
Oh, so me and Murray are outside the doors. Lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
This
Murray
feels like
and
just
At
different
least you're not
people
going
are
to
behind
drown
the
in a
door.
ball pit.
Morgan do not need to make initiative rolls.
Initiative?
Yeah, I just for tracking purposes here.
Why are you rolling?
I just made a joke. Rock, paper, scissors with the monkey outside.
I want to see how a snake plays rock, paper, scissors as well.
It's the undead monkey.
They're playing in their heads.
Yeah.
All right. So,
It's a thought experiment.
all right. How do we let's see?
Literally.
All right. So, all right for round. So round one. So Coco, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh, strength. That's totally.
Yep.
forte. Alright. Let's see. It's cocked. Too bad. That would have been a good roll. Oh, that's not too bad. 15.
So you feel the force of the wall kind of trying to force you back up against it, but you're able to hold on to your kind of ability as of right now. There is no like platform or anything to get in the middle. The middle of the room is literally this dais, and then there's just empty space, and then a walkway around the room to the other doors. So Sahiri, also go ahead and give me the strength save.
Nine.
Okay, so you're fine as well, but again, you feel this force literally push you back, but you manage to just keep yourself upright. Garvin, same thing.
Okay, so what's pushing me backwards? By the way?
Gravity. You guys are on this
Gravity.
platform spinning around the
So
rooms.
Is, like, is this similar to like a gravitron right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a gravitron,
Okay.
basically, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I know. Okay, I'm making sure I'm visualizing it right. All right. So what kind of check?
That's strength. Yeah, these will all be strength checks. Strength saves, sorry, strength
I got
saves.
the Layla riff
Saves.
playing in my head.
Yes. Not checks, saves.
That's a 7.
Okay? So you again, you feel this force pushing against you, but you manage to stay on your feet as the room is spinning around. Adrian. Strength save, please.
Oh boy, here we go. So that is a 4 minus 1. That's a 3.
Okay, as the room starts to spinning, you're not able to keep your balance, and you fall prone to the ground. Yes. And as this wheel keeps spinning, you can feel everybody feels it going a little bit faster. We're gonna do this again. Actually, since you guys are doing order, just guys, go ahead. All 4 of you guys, give me a strength save and just type it in chat. We're just gonna make this easier. We're gonna make it go quicker.
Okay.
You guys got this.
Do we though?
Who has an
Nope.
inspiration?
Sahiri and Garvin, the speed starts picking up, and again, you two both fall prone. Adrian, you'll be able to kind of get your bearings back up and able to stand up, even against the force of the spin. Coco, you're managed to just keep your balance up for this one. As again, it starts speeding up even faster.
So it's the whole room that's going around and around?
Yeah, the whole outside of the
Can I call out Mervinia, turn this off?
Go ahead and give it a persuasion check.
Oh hi. Who still has inspiration?
That's a modified 20.
You don't get any reaction from her at all. She didn't react to that. All right. The room is again starting to spin faster and faster. Again, everybody, give me another strength save.
Is there an epicenter to
how
it?
far-
Like a fixed point
yeah.
that's not?
Yes.
That's
The
not burning?
so what you see
The dais
is
in the center.
yeah.
Can Coco,
Did that look
Coco
like a
wants to
control
try,
panel?
Coco wants to
Yes.
try to parkour to the
She's
peak
standing on side of it. It's a 15-foot gap. So
Okay.
the room is 10 feet.
Come on,
The
bro.
floor is 10 feet wide around, so that and the walls are spinning with it. But then the center has a 30-foot diameter circle in the center. And then there's about 15 feet into the middle. There's a spot where she's standing on that's not spinning at all.
Coco's gonna try and make her way over there. Supposing she didn't fail that throw.
How are you gonna get over there?
Well, it's
It's all empty, like pit
Yeah.
between.
how
I,
how much pit? Like what's the gap?
You it's 15 feet. You can't
Okay.
and you can't see a bottom to it, so you don't see how anybody even got onto there.
And you're also spinning like around.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you, there's
Oh, yeah,
no
no.
way to tell it.
If it were
Yeah.
a little shorter, she might try to jump it.
Garden, go ahead and give me your strength save too. The second round.
So Garvin's probably just letting it hold him against the ground,
Okay.
but he's casting Lightning Lure, which is a 15-foot range. It
Okay.
creates a lash of lightning energy that strikes it. It says one creature. Would I be able to try to get it to slash at this dais in the center?
The dais itself is hard planted in, so it's not gonna be able to pull it away. It looks like it's all
Is the
just
girl
one big
standing beside
structure.
it?
She's on the dais, so you could try to pull her.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that has a save to it.
Yeah, it's a string save.
Natural 20.
Okay. So nothing happens as far as
Yeah.
damage. And it's only a verbal spell, so that'd be
Yep.
able to be done.
All right, so you're gonna stay. Since you're not fighting against it, you actually, as you finish your cast, you feel yourself pulled and pushed up, and held up against the wall. So the force slowly pulled you up, and now you're kind of stuck against the wall.
I take it it's better than being stuck near the hole.
Okay.
It's at least his thought. Yeah.
Yep. 15. Sahiri and Coco, you both also fall down to the ground as the spinning goes, and you guys are then both pinned to the wall. Adrian, you managed to just still stay up somehow. Your feet are... This thing is just spinning around the room, holding everybody else in place, and you're just kind of, however you're managing to do it, holding your ground.
I just lean in like against the spin.
Yep. Okay. This time, as you guys are standing there, I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, and then I want to do something if I don't fall and die.
Well, I'm much better at those, so that's something.
Oh,
As you see,
my.
as the spinning has caused the balls from the ceiling to split out and start flimming around the room in different directions. Okay, so you all see these balls slam next to you, but don't manage to actually hit you as they explode into fire.
I'm gonna.
But none
cast
of them managed to
Mage
hit you.
Hand.
There
Jesus.
is slightly panicked squawking.
Okay, Adrian, give me another strength save before you do that. Wanted to see if you got pinned up against the wall on this one, so everybody else is still pinned.
15.
The speed at this point is just unbearable as you get slammed back into the wall as well.
Can I cast it as I'm flying?
No, because at this point, you guys are all spun around. You managed to have not been hit. You managed to roll out of the way and dodge out of the balls. And then all of a sudden, you see the woman pull down the levers again as the room slowly starts to slow back down again. As she just laughs maniacally at you all.
So the door
So-
pops open.
Hey,
And the door bone pops back open.
What did that sound
Can
like?
we
from
talk
the
about
outside?
this?
And
I
As the door
scramble
opens.
towards the door best I can and out.
Yeah, you guys just almost drunkenly you walk, slow your way out to back out the door.
I'm
Oh,
still trying to
no.
get her attention.
You
see
filthy
Jimmy
filthy
flipping out.
peasants! Enjoy the ride and get out of here.
But we need you to come with us.
I won't go with your kind, you filthy peasants.
Yep.
Go back to your squalor.
May Kellamvor bless your soul in the afterlife. Pretty sure that's Marvinia at this point.
So,
Is she
what'd
alive or
that
is
sound
she
like
dead?
from the outside?
Is she alive or dead? I don't know. Eyes on the grave. Is she alive or dead?
She was not undead.
She's not undead. So in theory she's alive. I don't really know at this point here anymore.
So from the outside of the doorway, I'm gonna look back in. Do you know, Mavinia, your parents would be very disappointed to hear how you've treated your guest.
At least my parents weren't filthy peasants.
And neither am I.
Go elsewhere, swine. You had your fun on the ride. Let's let somebody else have a turn.
There's no one else here, Mavinia. How long have you been here?
She turns and ignores you.
Hey Murray, there's a lovely woman in there who's calling us all swine. Pretty sure it's Marvinia.
So, you guys have fun on that ride?
No.
No, that ride sucks and I hate it.
So, DM, what did that sound like from the outside?
Sorry, I wouldn't go in there.
Murray,
Um,
go in there.
You would have heard a loud whirring noise, and you also probably heard the pops of the balls as they exploded on the walls.
Yeah, that definitely sounded like an interesting ride.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
So-
Nope. Not again.
in my head, I'm gonna say, "Hey Jimmy, flip off the bitch in the middle," and I just kind of like poke him into the door. Please.
As you see, Feebles goes up and just goes right to the other room.
With great gusto.
And then
A
with,
dead monkey.
with Jimmy still on, I'm just gonna sidle back and take the other direction.
Yep.
And just start going.
All right.
But let's play a
Progress.
game of follow the snake then.
We didn't kill her, so let's keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
progress. We're
Maybe
we're
we
not
can
cool.
free her another way.
Okay. So you guys continue up through. There's another open door at the end of this hallway. Inside, you see 3 chairs with archery targets next to each. 3 chairs with archery targets next to each rest above the 5-foot wide and 5-foot deep basins along the north wall. A wooden countertop separates the room from the chairs and basins. On the counter are a lime green short bow, a pink sling, and a yellow light crossbow. Additionally, 14 pieces of ammunition are present for each weapon. Along the ammunition are 2 jet black arrows, stones, and bolts. A sign above the chairs reads, "Be young again, play in the water."
I just grab Garvin by the back of his cloak.
I'm not
No.
going in there. I don't like
Good.
this one.
Sorry, just had to make sure. I like him.
Murray's
And
trying
then
to
I'll
make
make
kind
an
of think
agreement
in his
that
head
time.
how he can pull this off.
Are we all in agreement? Skip.
Not going in. We've had fire. This is
Skip.
water. No, thank you.
I mean, what if Biggs is in there?
No.
Go
Well,
ahead
then
and try
Big-
it.
You
Well,
can
maybe
go
we
ahead
should
in.
check.
I've
Then
had my
big-
fun.
Biggs can sodding stay in there.
Hey DM, I'm gonna poke my head in through the doorway and just yell out Biggs.
Okay.
That's it. And then I'm gonna retract my head from the room.
Okay. Inside, let's see. So, sitting on the far right of the 3 chairs, you guys actually see an ancient and withered body. Can't tell if they're dead or alive from where you're sitting.
Nope. Don't care. If anything, Sahiri can say if it's undead or not, and we're moving on.
I'm running out of that ability, but I can do it
Yep.
again if we want.
Nope,
No.
that's up to you.
Helen?
That sounds like a you thing. I'm moving on.
This
I didn't
sounds
get
like
a
something that
response
we
to
can
the name.
reinvestigate later.
Yep,
Okay.
I didn't get a response to the name call out, so I'm moving on.
Okay. I
What's
just
the
hope it
snake
doesn't come
doing?
after us.
This is the least fun I've had at any carnival ever.
What's the snake doing?
Murray's poking his head in, kind of looking at it.
You do see there's another door off to the left, in the far left corner.
looking At it.
In the far left corner of that room,
Yeah. There's no other pathways away from where you guys have been.
mage hand
What?
to open that door.
It's too far away.
Fuck away. Fuck.
So, Adrian, that main path thing you were talking about,
Yeah.
where is it?
I don't know. The one with the least obstruction that's serious in any way. So, looking for hidden pathways, probably not on the beaten path.
Well,
Checking every nook and cranny, probably not on the beaten path. We just look for the most obvious, stupid shit and go headlong right into it.
Like this room.
Except this.
so, from what you've essentially kind of sort of told me, carnivals are for attractions and entertainment, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to assume the main path takes you along each one of the attractions.
Yes, but this one was hidden behind a mirror.
So,
I don't
Probably
back
want
out
to
through the
young
mirror?
again.
I am
so,
young.
So back out through the mirror where we came from, right? Backtrack?
Where's the snake going? Scarvin's playing a game of Follow the Snake at the moment.
I'm kind of listening to what everybody else is saying, and I'm getting a feel for which way the wind is blowing. So the snake just turns around and heads with the others.
Which
This
direction is
seems
that?
like a hallway full of all these kids living out their misguided fantasy. Fuck
So
this.
Is that like a sideshow attraction thing?
Yeah, kind of.
So not main path?
No. Main path
So
would
go
usually
back.
go through.
I'm logicking this just so Garvin also gets it too. So
How many
I'm
other
going back.
doors are down
God.
this way?
That's it.
There's no other doors.
There's no
In
other
this hall-
doors, so
in
it's
this
back where
hallway.
we came from.
Yep, you got to go back into the Hall of Mirrors, or go through the other doorway
Or
through the
this
room.
shitty room.
Yeah.
That we might drown in.
If I get younger, I'm gonna be a baby. Fuck this.
Right, somebody else can do this room then.
Yeah, I've had
I
fun
did
with the
the last
spinny
one.
room. I'm not going in this room.
If Garva gets younger, he may stop existing.
How young is he?
4 years younger than me.
He seems really crotchety for a young guy.
We've seen a lot.
I'm heading back. Fuck
He
this.
grew up without use of his legs.
Yeah, he's he's had a hard life.
I bet.
So you guys are heading back into the mirror room?
Back into the Hall of Mirrors because you said there were 2 paths, or there was a door leading out of it.
I'm looking
Or-
to Sahiri. Like, do you want to go back? Like, I'm looking.
I honestly have no idea. I don't really want to go in another fun ride room. I'm fun rided out. None of them have been fun. I don't want to throw up. I'm tired. I really just want to go home and go to bed.
Yeah, big fucking mood.
I mean, do you think we'll just be able to walk right out the back through the front door?
No, we're gonna have to find this kid, Jack, Happy Jack, and deal with him. And that's the only way, without killing these poor people, we're gonna get anybody out. And if he's as magically inclined as you all seem to think he is, and the creepy hag mentor, what the hell did he summon to take the feather, and what does he want the feather for?
Or is he
What?
the feather?
What?
Not the feather. Is he the thing that was?
Yeah,
Fuck
what are the
with.
chances that he was the kid that
Well,
yanked
then
the
that's
feather?
even worse because he's creepy as hell, and I know. Now I know why I was never allowed to leave the city, and I don't ever
Hey.
want to leave it again.
Hey, Garvin. What's the chance that this guy could steal the youth from others and make himself a kid again?
I mean, theoretically, it's possible.
Because all these people might have been kids, but they're all adults right now, if not older.
Well,
So
some
it's like a
bloodlines inherently have
weird
magic.
lich
Mine does
thing?
weird shit. Maybe.
it's like a youth lich.
I mean, I know nothing about that. That's why I'm asking the expert here.
Some bloodlines inherently have magic. It was mentioned in the journal. So
Yeah.
my bloodline is chaotic magic, which is
Yeah.
why sometimes I just blow up or turn blue or
I
grow
mean,
a
Gross,
if
bunch
the
living
of
around
hag
in
was
oil.
trying to unlock his bloodline, there was a reason.
There was a reason.
So
It's not out of the realm of possibilities that he could be. Oh, I wonder if this is a Fae thing. They like to fucking
yeah,
Wait.
they do.
mess with children.
That's why I'm asking you guys with your magic-y expertise here, because
We don't have all the answers.
I'm just running it by you, because that thought just occurred to me.
No, I understand, but be forewarned, we don't have all the answers.
Also,
I
how
mean-
much do you know about Fae?
More than you. I think. I don't know.
We'll compare notes one day. Anyway,
Sure.
provided we get out of here. Back the way we came, and we're moving.
Garvin steps into the room.
Fuck.
Did you?
I'm not going back. I'm gonna try this room. You guys can stay out.
I'm following Morgan. Sneaky's
I-
going in.
You mean you're following Garvin?
Garvin. Yeah, not Morgan.
Yeah.
So you're going into
Hilarious. Yeah.
the archery room. Okay.
So am I.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look at Garvin. Hey, Jimmy, can you tap my head again, please?
He taps your head.
What do you want?
Be a kid again. How much you want to bet if you put that dead guy over in the corner up on that chair and sink him in the water, he comes back to life?
All right, let's try it.
Oh boy, this could be interesting. Okay. How can a snake do this in a less creepy way?
Wrap around its leg and kind of give it a tug.
All right, so I'm gonna get on the other side of the counter, like just flop my body, and I'm going to, as a constrictor, grab the maybe dead guy by the head in my jaws, just like ah.
So as you get closer, you hear no. Oh. As you see, get closer, you see he's wearing like looks like a wizard's hat and a cape.
Oh god.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to start tugging him by the head gently and like
Now-
tugging him over the counter, trying to pull
So,
him to one of the
Kuva,
chairs.
not
I
big.
See, he's on one of the chairs. He's on the far right
Oh, he's
chair out of
on-
three.
He's on
Yeah,
one of the archery
he's
chairs?
he's strapped
Oh,
to it.
fuck, Okay.
Yeah, he's strapped to the
Oh.
chair above the basin in a chair.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit next to the basin, and I'm just
How-
gonna wait. And then I kind of look at Morgan and go,
Garvin.
Garvin. Sorry, Garvin. I look at Garvin and I go, so like, my
Kova.
idea is, as soon as he falls in, I'm going to try to reach in and kind of pluck him in case he starts drowning and we're wrong.
Are you Kova?
You just kind of get a groan. That's just he's like old, like really really old.
Hmm.
Okay.
Without, oh fuck.
Does anyone have a cup?
So,
Seriously, does anyone have a cup?
What does
What
it
do
look
I
like?
put?
These
Cup.
Obviously, it looks like there's 3 different weapons with the intention of firing something above each of these chairs.
Yeah, so there's a short bow and a pink sling, and there's a yellow light crossbow, a pink sling, and a lime green short bow. There are 14 pieces of ammunition for each weapon, and among them you see 2 jet black arrows, 2 stones, and 2 bolts.
I'm going to pass my water skin over to Adrin and walk into the room while rubbing the bridge of my nose between my thumb and forefinger.
Thank you, Morgan. You said he's above the basin, like of water.
He's strapped into a chair above the basin. Yeah.
Can I reach the opening of the basin?
The chair is literally covering over top of it.
How far is the water?
The water is, let's see, 3 5-foot wide and 5-foot deep basins along the north wall. So it's 5 feet into the water.
How far from me is the basin?
Did you go up? Were you standing right next to Murray, or were you up there with him? Okay, so you're literally right next to the basin, but the chair takes up kind of the whole entire section. There's just those targets next to it that looks like if you hit it, it would drop down.
Which one was the one in front of him?
Garvin uses shape water and moves water out of the basin up over the body.
Okay. Okay, so you see like energy and kind of life force kind of fill back into him as the skin starts to tighten back up again. His cheeks start to fill. You see him it looks like he's de-aging. He's getting younger and younger until he looks like a full-grown adult, and then he just stops growing younger.
Are you
I asked Jimmy to wave at him.
And as he finally stops his de-aging, you see him cough and sputter and goes, "Not the adult room again! Not the adult room again!" And just boom, blinks out of existence. Sorry, not the grown-up room again.
Well, that raises a lot more questions.
I mean,
Murray
all I
notes
did
the
was
fuck
splash
out of this room.
water.
So now we can walk in and get through the door.
Yeah, just
You
don't
could
touch
walk
the
in-
water unless you,
you
wanna
could
be
walk in-
Touching the water.
You could walk in and get
Nobody
through the
is
door to
younger.
begin with. It was off to the left. These were off to the right.
Yeah,
Justin?
not taking any chances. Last time I walked through a door, I ended up on a shitty ride.
Yeah.
Are these dunk tanks?
Yes, they look like dunk tanks.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Do you want to be younger?
I bypassed
No.
the need for dunking and just brought the water to him.
Yeah, no, as soon as he re-described the basin, like, depth and whatnot, I'm like, oh. Yeah, no, these are dunk tanks, and
Yep.
those are fucking targets right next to it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I
Right.
finally pieced together. I was like, oh, okay, this is what I'm looking at. That's what I did.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
nope.
was hoping to just give him a little bit of water so I could talk to him, but oh well.
Garvin did a better thing than I would have.
And we're walking to the
Yep.
door.
And we're walking.
Yes, we are. To the door to the left. The one we could have
Okay.
gone to before. But we
Yeah.
just bypassed for some.
So you
Well-
see a nice long hallway that splits off to the left and the right.
We're never gonna fucking get out of here.
Any chalk dust or charcoal anywhere on these?
What you see is there are colorful murals of kids playing games and having fun covering all over the walls. You see writing on them in various, they're all painted on the walls. You see, "I never want to leave. At Happy Jack's, why go home?" You see another one that says, "The best fun in all of Barovia." Another one says, "Can I be a clown when I grow up?" And another one that says, "Let's stay forever." The lighting, there's like halogen bulb type lights in the areas, are tiny bulbs of light screwed into the wall. Over the top, flashing like a kid's cartoon cranked to nightmare maximum levels, almost blinding strobing lights.
Adrian, where's Barovia?
What's Barovia?
I don't know.
Murray?
I don't want to stay here. I don't want to have fun. This is not fun.
Yeah, but this is the first time we've seen anything about Happy Jack, so onwards and outwards? Inwards? Who fucking knows? Let's go left.
Left or right?
Left.
And we're walking.
Probably just some place this place visited before.
I mean, y'all probably would know more about it than I do.
Okay, so as you guys continue on, you find you come around. You actually see, looks like the other path came kind of around. So both paths kind of came around and tied up to the same pathway, and it continues on. You see, there's a number of small doors. They're about spaced about 5 feet apart from each other. So there's 5 feet. There's a door, then a 5 feet space, and a door, then 5 foot space, and a door. And then there's another one at the end of the hall, and then it kind of comes back around. There's a door, 5 feet of space, a door, and then there's another hallway that kind of goes down to your right, and that's actually the first hallway on your left side. So you have a hallway on your left, a door to your right, and then there's door, and then a door at the end of the hall. That explains it better.
So a hall of doors.
Let me see if I can get a better picture of what you guys see here.
So a hallway, a door, and then a bunch of doors? Oh.
Murray goes like this, and Jimmy just starts scratching.
This is what you guys see. So you're coming from the right side there.
I go to the left. First
Yeah.
left. The one hallway that looks longer.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys open that door in here, you open the door, and inside you see a 5-foot wide path surrounding a large pit filled with blue, yellow, green, and red balls the size of apples. A soft boom is heard originating from under the balls. A soft boom is heard originating from under the balls. Then something moves, causing the balls to shuffle about.
Nope.
From in here, you see there's a door all the way on the other side of the pit, and then there's 2 double doors on the left and right side of the room.
So ball pit,
Either-
Adrian.
Either way, we gotta go through the balls to get to the doors.
There's a 5-foot wide path around the room.
Yeah.
But something's moving in the ball pit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
I'm gonna use minor illusion and create the what looks like a body, kind of halfway or partially submerged in the balls. Let's see what happens.
So you're gonna do like a fake bot. Okay. All right. You hear as you do that, you hear a loud squeal, and you hear something move away from the body. And as you hear that, you hear boom, 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 boom.
Does it sound similar to the balls that fell from the ceiling while we were in the last fucking
Roll
ride?
me an intelligence check.
16.
Okay, you seem to think that sounds very similar to those balls.
No.
So do these blow up?
Well, the ones on the ride did.
Infestation on one of them.
Okay. So you go and cast infestation on one of them. You see the insects surrounded around it, and then it just blows up.
What color ball blew up? The red ones?
Sure.
Was it fiery?
Yeah.
What if we do
So-
that to another one? To a yellow? You said there's red, yellow, and blue?
Yep.
Do they all blow up?
Red, yellow, green, and blue.
I'm just gonna keep doing it.
And you just regardless of the color, every time you do it, they blow up in fire.
So, Salin, are you down there?
I'm helping them.
Right.
Chill touching over and over again too. Blowing up balls.
Okay, you keep doing it. You don't know. There's just a ton of balls in this room. This is a This is a 25 by 25 foot room, ball pit. So this thing is huge, and you have no idea how far down it goes. But however many there are, there's a ton of freaking balls in this pit.
Well, I'm gonna keep
Alright,
using
Garvin
it.
just-
Or
Aren't
we
any
can
of
just
these
Garvin
walk
just-
along the 5 foot.
Yep. Marie's
somebody
already
have a
starting to slither
torch?
to the right.
Hold on, Marie. Why not just drop a torch in the balls?
because that would have been smart.
I hand a torch over
Murray,
to
keep
Garvin.
going.
Yeah, I mean, I keep going. I don't have a torch, so fuck it. I'm gonna move to the
I do.
right, to the very first door along the right side of the path. I'm just gonna sit. I'm not gonna do anything.
Garvin
Here you
chucks
go. On
the
the
torch
walkway.
into the balls.
Okay. And you as it goes down and as the balls continue to pile on top of it, you just see pop, 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 pop as the balls continue to pop. This goes on for quite a while as it looks like it goes about, you see it go about 10 feet down before it finally, you hear it kind of tink as things just keep popping, as balls keep piling on top of it and exploding here and there. You keep hearing this loud squeal of whatever's down there, but it continuously happens. It doesn't look like whatever's down there has died from whatever this is. And the balls keep doing it. Eventually, you start seeing more movement as this whatever this thing is squealing. It sounds more as the balls keep dissipating. It sounds more pig-like. So it sounds like there's a pig down below, running around in circles around in the ball pit. Either it looks like stuck. As it's running around in fear from the explosions of these balls just exploding. Eventually, you're down to a few. The torch burns out, and there's just a little bit of these balls in the bottom of the pit. You see this pig, just running around. Now that he's calmed down, you see him go, and he swallows one of the balls whole. You hear a popping noise from in his stomach, but it doesn't look like it does anything to him. Further down, you see there's also a giant 5 foot, almost like a plug, sitting in the bottom of the pool.
What in the world am I looking at?
I've got an idea. I'm gonna cast message to the piggy.
Okay.
Are you Fallon? Do you understand?
He does not understand you.
Okay, you're a pig. Cool. Cool. It is a pig.
You do see from up top, he does have a collar around his neck, but you can't see anything from that far up, because he's now about
The
10
collar
feet.
off the piggy.
I'm gonna do that.
So, how far down is he? Real quick.
10 feet.
10 feet? And Adrin's doing mage hand for the tag.
Okay.
Yeah,
You go down, you take the tag off, and pump it back up. You see it has a big old emblem on it, and it says Oink Fat.
His name is Oink Fat. Can we keep it?
Is it? Well, you know what? It can hang out with the creepy monkey.
It's a pig that eats exploding balls and doesn't die. That's
Yeah,
fucking
which leads
cool.
me to believe it's also undead, like the damn monkey.
Well, don't
Hey-
check it. You don't
Hey,
have that.
DM.
I don't want to check.
Yes.
I call down and ask if its name is Oink Fat while using Speak with Animals.
Oink Fat, yes.
So, what's up with the orb things?
Or dings.
Why are you eating them?
Tasty.
Okay.
So.
And what are you
Morgan's
doing here?
pig now.
Eating. Like it here.
Okay. So you don't want out?
No.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
Adrian, it doesn't want out. It wants to stay here.
You speak pig now?
I mean, yeah, technically.
Neat.
I mean,
Why
I
did
could
you
have
learn
been
how to
talking
speak
to
pig?
I could have been talking to Murray this whole time, but you guys kind of have that under wraps.
Eh.
All you heard from Morgren was oinking sounds between him and the pig.
So, continuing on. Bye, Oink Fat. Best of luck.
Bye,
Bye,
Oink
Oink
Fat.
Fat.
Enjoy your meals.
And Murray, in a very awkward, snake-like way, is going to open the door, the one to the right on the path that he's been sitting by this whole time.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch him do it.
So in this-
it's kind of disconcerting. Like a snake, like unhinges its jaw, and grabs a door handle, and starts to contort.
Huh. I'm taking notes.
So as you come into this room, you see there's these crates kind of sitting on the side there. It looks like there's like straw mats, or not straw, woolen mats, and you see some other like clothing that's kind of cut and stretched out into like these long rectangular squares. As you continue on further, you see a multicolored slide built for racing leading down into the darkness. A red lane with the word ketchup painted in big block letters with a childish hand is on the far left, with a yellow mustard lane in the middle, and of course a green relish lane to the right.
Oh, Murray does like relish.
Murray, what's wrong?
Nah, he's more of a mustard guy.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Dude, I'm so good. I'm so good at intelligence, man. It's like
feel like you're
my 5.
Okay, you're not quite sure what in the world the mats and things were for. They just seem to be randomly scattered there. Maybe you're thinking this is some sort of storage spot.
Can I look in the crates?
Yeah.
I want to look in the crates.
Inside, you see more of these mats.
Well, what you find?
More of that.
Why
You
are
can go ahead
there
and roll
so
me an
many
intelligence check.
mats?
Gotta be better than a 5.
Yeah. It's a 12.
Alright, so that's enough. You think, because you've been to carnivals before and you've seen slides, you think these mats might be used to sit on to give you some extra speed of going on a slide. And not to burn your rear as you go down the slide.
Oh. So,
What?
you sit on it, and it's like that carnival near home where they had the burlap and the big wooden the
Oh, the
burlap with to
slide.
keep you from,
So we
yeah,
go really
yeah.
fast with these.
Yeah, it's to keep you from getting splinters in your bum. Well, I guess this isn't wood, so
Well, I'm gonna take one just in case.
fuck it.
Are we going down the slide?
They also
Not really
make,
sure, but if we have to, I'd rather have one.
They also make decent sleeping mats if you don't ask.
Murray's just kind of sitting there, like, looking at you, looking at the slide, looking at you, looking at the slide.
What?
Just kind of like, what's going on?
I don't want to go down. It says mustard and
Garvin!
can't.
Garvin goes down the slide!
Which one?
Murray goes down mustard!
Which color do you go down? Red, green, or yellow?
Green!
Okay. As you put you put your mat down, you sit on top of it, and you slide down, and you hear cheering and laughing, and you hear clapping, and you hear, "Go Relish! Go Relish! Go!" As you then go around a corner, you slide into the darkness.
I cast light on myself.
Well,
Murray starts slithering down mustard.
On my armor.
I'm gonna yell down
no.
that slide. Tell me when you hit the bottom.
I hit the bottom yet.
And then I just look at the four of us who are, or the three of us. Who are still up
Roll me a dexterity, acrobatics, or athletics save.
He's gonna,
Either one.
you know, do that thing.
Acrobatics is a good old 9. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh yeah, we haven't. I don't think any of us have really touched her.
Okay.
That's
That's
what you got 'em.
plus
Okay,
2 for
earlier.
20.
Okay. So, as you go down, you where do you guys end up? This is a big area now. You slide down. You manage to just barely avoid. You see this giant, like, red area around you. It's like It's not red. It's this empty patch of like black ethereal nothingness is on the floor. As you went through, you barely managed to avoid it. As you slide back around the corner and land flat on the ground in front of this area. There's only a 5-foot spot to your left where you can kind of avoid this giant, just like blob of nothingness in the middle of the slide.
Can I make a check on whatever the blob of nothingness is?
You can make an intelligence check. I think it is. I don't know if it really gives a.
Natural 20.
Okay. All right. So, you've heard of these? They're usually they're called planar swords. They're kind of like these extra-dimensional patches of just void that appear usually in some sort of broken dimensions. So it looks like there's a giant one in the middle of this slide. As you just kind of manage to go past it and all the way back around to the end of the slide.
So, would Garvin think that maybe in theory, if he tears at these, it would cause the entire plane we were in to collapse and spit us out?
With that check, you think it'd actually just do damage. You'd kind of be beaten sore. It doesn't look like you could pull it apart or anything like that.
Okay. Do I see anywhere to go besides these planar swords?
The slide itself continues going all the way around. Eventually, you've seen a sign that says pit stop. And you end up leaping off to the side. And you're kind of now in this little pathway that's just filled with like boxes, of just random boxes of things sitting on the side.
I guess I'm checking the boxes of things.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything while he's doing this?
I'm waiting for him to cast back to me.
Okay.
I'm
Um,
slithering.
forgot.
I didn't take
Sorry.
the mats so that I have more
Fuck.
control with my body going down the slide. Because
Okay, so you're going down the slide as well. Go ahead and give me
also trying to get a 30-foot snake on a carpet, like that's gonna suck. It's gonna be weird.
While you're coming down, roll me an athletics or acrobatics save for me, please. Or check, not save.
Oh man, they're both +2. Let's go, bitch. 16.
Okay, so you also come down. You see this giant, just black nothingness as you're going all the way. You manage to
That's
just
not good.
definitely avoid it. And then as you kind of come around the turn, you're kind of flung off onto the same exact area that you see Garvin up ahead of you. Garvin, inside those boxes, you find more burlap sacks, some nails, hammers, some old boards, and you find a small wooden ball.
Hey, Murray, catch! Throw a wooden ball his way.
I mean, I'm gonna try. I'll roll a bite attack to try to grab it. I don't have hands. Okay, what is
I roll an
my-
18
what's
on my toss.
So he's
gonna hit you.
With this- 20.
Oh yeah, and I got a 21 on my bite attack. So I'm just like,
So you manage to throw it right at him, and he just goes whoop, grabs it right out of the air. What is everybody else
Wait,
doing at this
where
point?
should we go?
As you've seen Murray and Garvin both go down the slide, but not come back up or make a sound at this point.
Did they go down the same slide? I thought they went.
One went
No.
down green, one went down yellow.
One went mustard, the other one red
he's
relish.
more of a mustard guy.
And there's,
told
still
him
a,
to
and
mess-
there's still a red slide, right?
So,
I told
Did he
him to
message
message
you?
me. I haven't heard anything.
so
I'm gonna cast message.
So
Hey,
120 feet.
yeah, I don't know.
He
if
can
it's far
reach.
enough.
Yeah, he can reach. You're not that far.
Hey, sorry. Down here with Murray. It's weird. There's void stuff. Don't come down here.
how?
Hey, maybe don't, guys. Maybe don't.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
How do they get back up?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Next problem. So how do you?
We'll figure it out.
But none of you climbed a
I'm
slide.
gonna
in
follow the
elementary
snake for a
school?
minute.
Oh,
I mean, I can
right.
always magic my way out.
Did you say you're gonna fall asleep for a minute?
Follow a snake for a minute.
Oh, makes much more sense. No, it doesn't. What the Oh, wait.
Yeah, he starts to follow Murray wherever Murray's going.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this void stuff, with blind sense, I see like absence of anything, right? It's just like
Yep.
absence.
Yep.
Oh, weird. Okay. And I'm gonna look at Morgren and have Jimmy
Garvin.
tap-
Garvin.
or sorry, Garvin. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Little punch drunk from the snake. So I have, look
No
at Garvin,
problem.
have Jimmy.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what you want to do, but like, it's weird. I can see shit. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I could turn into a spider and like spider walk our way back up the slide or something. I mean, like
I
a
could
big
too, but there's
motherfucking
gotta
spider.
be something else down here.
Well, okay, stay here. And I'm just gonna slither around where I see stuff. And
Okay.
just kind of look around, doors, windows. Anything.
Okay. You see, along the path kind of curls down around to the left. At the bend of the left, you kind of see there's a little conduit on the wall. And as you continue on, you can also see up above. You see what you think was the ballroom pit. As it goes, what looks like from where the ballroom is, an around area that kind of spits out back into the room where the spinning vortex ride was.
So it's like the ball pit.
You
drains
see
into-
some residual, because you can see some residual red, green, yellow, and blue balls kind of
Oh.
in that trapway. And it continues on around, and eventually, you're on the remnants of the slide, by the way. It's just not as steep as it was. It's actually a low grade, but because of the speed, you should have gone down from the beginning. Normally, you'd have continued all the way around, and as you keep going around, you'll see there's a little 5-foot hallway at the end where it looks like you would have ended, and there's boxes where you'd actually stick the burlap sacks into.
Okay. I turn back around, sidle up to Garvin.
As he's approaching, I just message, expecting it.
Yeah, so if you can tell them if they want to come down here, the drain to the ball pit's like right there.
Right, so there's another exit.
And there's also like a place that you can put the burlap sacks and shit.
Right, so the end of the slide.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them to come down here first, or do you want to go check it out, then come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the drain for the ball pit. I'm gonna check, make sure it's actually a drain and
I
not
follow
like
with them.
a hallway of death or something.
No,
So I'm gonna.
I think it's the slide's exit is what we're going towards, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm following him to the slide's exit to check it out before telling them to come down or anything.
You guys get down to the exit way, and you see again. It's it ends, and there's like a 10 by 15 little area, after the end of it, and then there's a 5-foot hallway that ends in a door.
Right, let's check the door, and we'll see what's on the other side before we make a decision.
For some reason, the snake is carrying a ball. Yeah.
You
open the
haven't swallowed
door.
that yet?
Why would I? Dude, that's a problem. That's a poop problem for future Murray.
So I go to the hallway, down the little hallway to the door at the end.
Okay. You hear on your left and right. You hear these loud whirring noises, kind of on your left and right side of you as you're going down that hallway before the door.
Do they sound familiar?
It kind of sounds like the sound of the machine starting up for the spinning room.
Okay.
But you see there's wall in the way, so you can't really see anything. But you hear this like whirring noise on both sides of the walls.
I open the door at the end of the hallway just
Okay.
to see what's beyond.
Sure. In this hall, in this room, you see a large open room. It's very wide to the left and the right of you. And it's about 20 feet wide. I mean, 20 feet to the other side of the wall. But there's another big, giant, like gaping black nothingness in the center of it. You can get by on the top and the bottom of the room. There's about 5 foot gap on each side, but it takes up pretty much the middle of the room otherwise.
Murray, maybe we should get the others. So we go back and get in range to communicate with Adrian. And...
Okay.
Right, so it keeps going on further down here, and there's more of these like void gashes or pockets, and I'm not sure how far it goes, but if you come down the slide, be careful.
Everything he says to me, I just, as he's saying it, I'm repeating out loud verbatim.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
So we don't have to go down the slide with the void? We can go through the hole in the ball pit?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Or the
mean,
gravity room? One of the rooms? I don't remember which one.
Oink Pat seemed nice, so we could go and say hi to him again.
Did he? Were you guys told about the plug in the room? I don't think.
I did mention the plug in the room.
Oh,
'cause Garden
sorry.
didn't think it was per-
Yeah, you guys don't know about that.
Okay.
All you know is the
So-
slide, but there's
So we
there's
have
something to
go
dodge.
Down the slide, but we gotta dodge a thing.
From down here, we see the terminus of 3 slides, right? It's not like 2 slides lead here and one goes God knows where.
Yeah, all 3 paths go there. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, all I know is we've got to be careful, you know? Because this could suck.
What happens if you land in the void?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good.
Ooh. Murray Snake kind of sidles up and like nudges Garvin.
What, Murray?
Oh, hey, I was just saying, those carpets there, you went pretty quick, huh? I didn't use a carpet because I can't. I went kind of slow. It was kind of easier to avoid them. You know?
I just kind of messaged him. Murray says don't use a carpet. It should be easier to control yourselves. I mean, it could be a way out down here. I don't know.
Again, repeated all verbatim.
Okay.
So take a carpet down the red one. Got you.
It's not what he said, but if you do it, go for it.
I mean, no, more. That is not what I think I said.
Man, it must be really dangerous down there for you not to actually latch onto that and egg me on.
I mean, you know, I don't. So,
Uh-huh.
as much as I love a good joke, I don't know what these things are gonna do, and I don't really want you dead. So, you're welcome.
So
I
we need to go
guess.
down this slide with. Bring a carpet, but don't sit on it. Bring a mat. Don't sit
Sure,
on it.
fuck it. Sure. I'm gonna go
Okay.
down ketchup. Without, thingamabob.
Okay. You're going down ketchup. What are the other 3 of you doing? Which ones are you guys going down?
I will follow behind on ketchup.
Okay.
Mustard for me with a nice blanket over the top of me.
Over top of you? Okay.
Yep.
Coco?
Miss Coco will take the green one.
I'm
Okay.
giving the carpet a ride down.
Are you like covering your face over with it too? When you cover
Yeah.
yourself with it? Alright. Adrin and
Enough joke.
Sahiri, you guys slide down. You didn't use a thing. You guys were prepared for what was going down as you were warned. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check at advantage.
Okay.
That is an 18.
14.
Okay, so you guys both make it. Mustard was Morgan. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check, dexterity acrobatic or an acrobatics or athletics check. Sorry. Athletics or
19.
acrobatics. Okay.
19. Yeah.
So you all three of you have managed to avoid. You see this giant black blob in the middle as you guys are taking the slide down, and you manage to jump off in time and off to the right side. Coco, go ahead and give me your roll.
What am I rolling?
Athletics or acrobatics check. As you guys have all been warned. Oh, Morgan, yours could have been an advantage. Yours is as well, Coco.
Oh, well.
Because you guys knew it was coming and you're prepared.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
I'm gonna stick with the
39.
19.
21.
Okay. Again, Coco, you go down and you realize that it was a little tougher, but you managed to also jump over and out of the way and into the into this little side passageway off the side. As you guys move around, you walk around and the slide continues on, but you guys can walk on it the rest of the way around. As you come around, you do end up seeing Garvin and Murray at the end of the hallway, waiting for you guys.
And Jimmy.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Right, so there's another room and there's more of this void stuff. I got two theories. Either we're kind of on the edge of it, or the guys in charge of the place is closer to us.
Okay.
Great.
So, what would you
Not
suggest?
really sure where it goes. And he kind of like opens the door at the end of the hall and shows them the next room.
Okay, as you guys come into the room, you see there's a 5-foot spot in front of you that kind of goes from left to right, but then there's this giant, just blob of void nothingness ahead of you.
You know, that
There's
looks
some room to go
really
around.
terrifying.
Yeah, there is room to go around it. It's the blob is about it's like taking up like a 10 by 20 foot square, or a rectangle, not square, but
Yeah. Murray's gonna skirt around it to the right.
So, Garvin, what happens with this if you touch it?
I mean, I really wouldn't recommend it. It's like, I mean, there's no real telling where your hand is or isn't when it's in there, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't really want to mess with it.
I mean, you know that time when you kind of just want to take a sample of something?
I mean, maybe like take
No?
and hold like a ration out and put part of your ration in it and see if it's still there.
That's completely brilliant. I'm gonna throw a ration at it.
you throw a ration in it, and you see it just go right in and disappear.
Sorry.
Well, still stick with that whole feeling of, you know, when you want to take a sample of something, but I'm not gonna touch it.
So around
Oh,
the
it's-
void it is.
Yep.
And Snake Murray has a ball in his mouth. Just
Okay, Murray, as you went off to the right,
around the-
it continues on way down about another 40 feet. Kind of, it's a big rectangular room. On the southwestern or the corner down ahead of you guys, you see there's another doorway. Anybody else looking at the other side, you kind of see there are two more doorways on the other side to the east, which is off to your left. There's one immediately to your left at the end, and then one across the room away in the other left corner.
I just followed Murray. I've been
Yep.
playing a game of Follow the Snake so far.
It's been working
And it
out.
Follow
hasn't
behind.
murdered us. Yeah, I think we're all just following the snake.
Okay, so Snake Murray has a ball in his mouth and can't open the door.
Coco,
And-
Coco will open the doors for Murray.
Tap, tap,
I
tap.
gave him that ball. I didn't know that was what was gonna.
Wait,
Hey, let me see that, by the way.
isn't that one
And
of those balls that goes
I'll like
pop?
do a really unnerving like 180 with my head. and just leave my mouth
Okay,
open.
Grab the ball and I hand it to Adrian. Is this seem interesting to you?
No, but it's slimy and I hate it.
I wipe it
Actually-
off on the side of my armor and hand it back.
Okay. I'm gonna roll one investigation, arcana, what?
The ball.
Yeah.
The wooden ball that was in the snake's mouth.
I mean, whichever you want.
It's gross.
21 investigation.
It looks like a wooden ball.
It's a ball. Thank you for cleaning it, but it's a ball. It doesn't explode, I don't think. And I smack it on the ground.
It goes
Lightly.
chunk, 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 chunk.
Well, no, it's in my hand. I just go dunk.
It just, it makes a wooden chunk noise as you tap it on the ground.
It doesn't blow up. Here you go, Murray.
Murray opens the door. And then I do that unnerving 180, slide my head towards you and open my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put it in your mouth again.
Yeah.
All right. As you look into this room, or no, it's not a room. Sorry, you see this hallway, and as you look further down the hallway, you can see there's like yarn and string and thread just woven through different parts of the end of the room, and it gets thicker and thicker as you kind of go along down the room.
This
Oh, that's
place
weird.
sucks. Place sucks.
Where's Murray going?
So, just for my edification, it's like... How can I best put this? It's like there's like yarn just like cutting across random areas, and then as the deeper you go in, it's just more and more and more. Oh,
Yep.
it's like a laser trap. It's like, okay, yeah, okay. So Murray's gonna do his best to kind of like snake his way and not touch any of the
Okay.
yarn.
Da-na-da-na, da-na-na.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so you get to the end of the room.
Hold on tight, Jimmy.
And as you get in the room, you see this creature, multi-armed, with a mix of scrambling hands, needles, and thread. If you look on the left, to your right, on the western side of the room, you see a giant sign saying "The Stitchling." Off to your left, in the eastern side of the room, above another doorway, you see a sign that says "Trinket Exchange Recipes." This creature you see is not moving in any way, shape, or form. She's just kind of sitting there with all of her hands crossed along her arms. I mean, across her body.
Wait, what? What?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Multi-armed
So is
thing.
there enough room that I can kind of coil up near this thing without touching any yarn? Like, there's enough of a space that I can just kind of coil up out of the yarn next to one of the doors? I'm a
So-
big fucking snake.
As you enter into the room, you see her
Yeah.
turn, face you, and she puts all of her hands out. Very mechanically moving wise. All of her hands just go out, open palmed.
I give her a ball.
And it stays there.
Jimmy, flip it off. So I'm a coil up and just kind of sit there for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna use my tail and just kind of. Oh no! Better yet! Hey Jimmy, could you do me a favor? you see one of those little strings? Hey, give her a tug. Give her a tug, please.
He
In
goes.
my head.
Well, let's see.
I wonder if this is like a spider. This would be
Get
interesting.
that get
He
that
goes-
immortal monkey to trip.
He
the
looks
trap.
up at it and goes, dink, dink. Nothing happens.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, bye. And I'm just gonna like snake my way back to everybody else.
Okay.
And ask Jimmy to tap my head.
Okay, so he taps his head and points both at Adtern and Garvin.
You can get it this time. I did it last time.
Okay, it's really fucking creepy, man. There's some lady with like a whole bunch of arms and like a thing, and there's a door that says Stitchling, and there's another door that says something about recipes. Oh, it's creepy. I gave it the ball, but it didn't move. It just kind of turned at me, looked at me, opened out its arms, and arms like plural, like many, like sticks, and then it was like, oh, I don't like it. But good news, I had Jimmy tug the yarn there, and it didn't try to kill me, so you know it's not like it's a spider or anything.
You had an undead monkey tug on a yarn to see if a thing that didn't accept an inanimate object would try to kill you.
I mean, he's not dead; he can come back.
Right, but he's not alive. So if it needs something alive, we've done nothing.
I use my tail and I swat the nearest one. Twang.
That's what you saw.
Just gonna throw this out there. If it had a different head, I'd just say that's amygdala.
No, I hate it.
I wonder if it'll shoot laser beams at us.
I don't want to find out.
Freaking Bloodborne. It's ruined me.
Okay. Ooh.
So he saw a thing, lots of arms, mechanical,
Yeah.
blah blah.
It's-
The player has figured it out. The character has not.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah,
bunch of
so it's
nerdy
creepy as-
nonsense.
It's creepy
And-
as fuck. Like, but then I'm not talking in his head. I'm just talking to myself. So I
So
turn
when
around
he-
and I'm just gonna
when
make
he
my way back
smacked-
and coil up next to the creepy thing.
When he smacked one of the strings, did it do anything?
Nope.
No.
Yep,
Do we have
I
to go
follow
through the
after-
strings?
I follow after, and
follow the
Garvin's not worried
snake.
about touching the strings.
All right,
Okay.
going through the strings.
Let's
play
follow
You go in. As you guys come in, you see it's finishing up its movement as it turns towards Murray. Again, it just puts all of its hands out, open palms.
Like palm up.
Yeah, open palm. Hands right up.
Is his ball gone?
He gave it the ball.
Ball's on the floor. As when it went to cross its hands back up, it just fell back onto the floor.
Oh, it doesn't like your gift. Getting a death glare from a snake is probably infinitely more hard.
What is this thing? Can I make a check?
Sure.
Would
You
that
do notice
check
also
be-
on the wall it says the Stitchling on one wall, and the other wall says where'd it go? Trinket exchange recipes.
25 for my history check.
Okay, you don't have any clue what this thing is. You can see parts of her look like she might have been a Drider at some point, but whatever she was, she's no longer anymore.
And she's really messed up looking. Never seen anything like it.
Uh-huh.
You definitely can see there's parts that just make you think of Drider. It's just that's where some of these abilities have come from. But it looks like something cursed her or changed her in some sort of form or fashion. That she's just nothing like what she was before.
I feel like we're sleeping
Yeah,
in this
yeah, she's
fucking
like a
dungeon.
cursed or messed up Drider. I say the whole thing and kind of like,
Yep. Bad, spoopy spider elf lady.
Is there a door out of this room?
Yeah, there is another door off to your left as you walk in. That's the one that says trinket exchange recipes.
Through the door?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
yep.
So, as you guys enter this room, old dusty shelves, some containing a few items, line the walls of the room. A pedestal in the middle of the room holds a leather-bound tome, and a red mass hums and postulates in the southeast corner. This one's slightly different than the Black Voids, but for whatever reason, it feels like it might be some of the similar kind of thing, but it takes up this whole entire southeast corner.
Ew. The fuck is that?
Garvin's going to the book to check it out.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Inside the book, you find a number of recipes for different things, which I actually prepared this time.
Give me the book.
Da-da-da.
So you see those items and the required requirements for them.
Oh. Yuck.
And as the rest of you all are looking around the room while he's looking at that, you guys find rainbow-colored shoestrings, a furl of paper with Happy Jack's jingle music notes written on it, a clump of berries, and a 1 pound bag of salt.
So did you convey what the book says to us?
Yeah, I start listing off the ingredients and everything else, and
Hey, so I think if we give the spooky the stuff, it makes the things.
yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. There's one on here called Jack's Key.
Jack's key, yep. Yeah.
One of us is gonna have to go back and collect some of that shattered mirror that you caused.
Not
But
it.
how do we get a child's desire?
You know that paper in our bags?
Oh.
I mean, what about some of the streamers and stuff below?
We could
Or-
also
Wouldn't that be a
currently
child's
make an
desire?
element's touch, right? We've got a bag
or-
of salt and we have a dead bee.
I mean, what's his silver's bane? Weapon, pile of silver, holy symbol.
No.
I wonder if it makes a weapon silver.
We are not using my holy symbol to find that out.
Anyone got any flammable liquid?
I kind of want to make this phase spade. This sounds interesting.
Well, why don't we try to make the element's touch, since we've got the salt and the bee. Doesn't say it has to be a live bee. Right, Morgan? Didn't you take the bee?
Yep.
How much of the spice do we have? We have a pound?
You have a full pound. Yep.
Or do we have a full pound? There's 16 ounces in a pound.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop my way out and
Does anybody have
Sneak.
any
pick up the ball again and bring it back with everybody else. Just kind of on the floor.
flower petals or leaves?
Monkey starts tapping on my head.
Yes, Murray.
I mean, I can make a flower just not as a snake. If you really need flowers or something, I can totally do that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Man, I like being a snake. And I'm gonna morph back into Murray.
Okay.
I cast.
And
To
I'm going
Garvin.
to Druidcraft a daisy.
Garvin,
Okay.
Did you see Tasha's kiss?
Here, Garvin, there's a flower for you there.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna do that.
No, I know, but.
Garvin,
You're telling me I left my fucking comfortable snake to
No,
do
no, no,
this,
no,
and you're
no.
like, nah.
He's talking to
Oh.
me, Murray.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I like being a snake. That was fun.
So I take my dagger out and I cut my own hand to get it stained with blood, the flour and the other half pound of salt or whatever spice that we had.
Okay.
For the face spade. We also have the stuff for the element's kiss or element's touch.
Or we
Uh-huh.
could probably find,
And-
if there's fabric, we could do either Element's Touch or Flash's Dazzler, because
I
we've
pull
got
out
a
the
small
burlap
spherical object with
Hey,
the orb.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
As they're going over that, I'm already heading back and placing items with the thingy.
What are you placing? I need specifics. What are you doing?
I'm placing my clothes, a very specific clothes, a poison quill or two from the thingies from before in the fishbowl, and I'm gonna burn a piece of paper over it.
Okay. All right. So the stitch, you see this, you place those items in the hand. The stitching rubs the burned object, so the whatever you're burning, and the piece of the poisonous barbs together to make a paste. Then she smear it on the wearable object. So what did you put down on there, by the way? What wearable object did you put on there?
Secret stuff that we're not allowed to know about.
It's just your clothes, right?
Mhm. Very
Okay.
specific set of clothes.
It doesn't matter. So she smears it all over the clothes, and while licking it. So she then hands it back to you.
Neat.
All right. So
I
But
bet
this
there's
is-
some broken
I'm
hair
gonna-
in my hair.
Yeah,
Copy
I doubt
this.
there's a full foot of it.
I did break a lot of them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and get pieces of that.
I can mend them.
I mean, that will probably come in handy.
I do that.
I will
and it-
send this when
get,
you're
like,
finished because we're gonna be
touch.
finishing her soon. So I'll send you what the results of that are in a second. All right. So who's doing something next?
I do the phase spade.
Oh,
Okay. So you have what's the weapon that you cut? A dagger?
Dagger.
Okay, so she crushes the petals of the flower with the spice and then snorts them. She takes the weapon, plunges it into her chest, removes it, and hands it back to you. It now glows the petal of the color of the leaves used to enchant it.
Green.
It was dandelion, so it's yellow.
So I'm gonna send you what that does, and after when we finish here, so you'll know.
neat.
Okay. Garvin looks at it, fascinated. If there's anybody but Garvin, he might be a little weirded out.
Anybody else doing anything?
So,
Oh, it's just
Garvin.
kind of watching and it's not her speed at all.
hey Garvin, though
What do you
this
mean,
is really, really dark, we kind of left a lot of bodies back there.
Yeah, huh?
Anything else you want?
Key.
I mean, we probably need a key.
I mean, I know we're more than likely gonna need a key, but there's options here, and there are bodies back there.
I mean, what are you getting at? Is this something you want?
No, I'm asking you, or anyone else that sees anything that they might find
I mean,
interesting.
there was only few things in the book that, wanted stuff with bodies, like Tasha's kiss with corpse slain from suicide, and
See that?
a rerun syndicate with the dead body, a
question
carving of the dead body, and then a living being of the same race as the dead body.
Hey,
Now, mind you, we can't really do the Tasha's kiss unless you have another demon soul.
I mean, kind of already got rid of that.
Yeah.
hey,
But,
Coco,
like-
can I have that snake in your bag?
There's options.
Pulls it out, hands it over.
Murray, roll me an
Hey,
intelligence check.
Alright.
$12.
You remember that one of the flyers in your backpack had a picture of
Yeah.
Happy Jack on it.
I was
Yeah, I
already
knew
going
that.
down that route, and I'm just kind of waiting.
We just need the
Kinda
mirror and
thinking
some sort of
like-
child's desire.
Yeah.
Hey,
Garvin was thinking the same.
Murray, can I have that bowl?
Oh, it's on the floor there, right? I just spat it on the ground there.
Oh yeah.
That's yours.
So I pick up the ball, and then I pick up those rainbow shoelaces on my way over to the thing, and flashes Dazzler.
Flashes Dazzler. Okay, so the Stitchling, she unravels the fabric, which is the shoestring. She sews around the spherical object, then kneads the granular substance into it. And I will send you what you now have.
Hey, Garvin. Does
Yeah.
a diamond technically have all the colors of the rainbow, considering you use it for that one spell you like so much?
No. From the
You're
other-
not getting my diamond.
I mean, I'm not saying for me, I'm saying for you. I don't know what that thing is. The Marbu's
I mean-
silence thing?
I'm not really too worried about it. I mean, I'm sure you could do the cadaver's rumor with the severed head of a dead thing, a tongue of a second dead thing, and the teeth of a third. But you'd
I
have to
mean-
go back and find all the parts.
DM out of character. Could we just, like, fast forward that one?
No, you're gonna have to go back through and get it.
So you're gonna have some kind of various trap setting for us. Gotcha.
I mean, that
I want
mirror
out of
thing
here,
there-
but I don't want to have to redo everything.
I mean, like, I got a flyer with Happy Jack's face on it. We need mirror, which means we gotta go all the way up those fucking slides and find it and
Yeah.
get our way back to the Hall of Mirrors.
I mean,
man.
maybe we could find a mirror somewhere down here.
What if
Seemed
the-
like she had a
Oh,
bunch of
oh,
other
there were all
trinkets
those
and things.
boxes, yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of boxes. Actually, hang on a second. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna walk past the Stitchling.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
a
open the door
child's
that says
desire could be as
Stitchling.
simple as a piece of candy.
I
Alright.
mean, I still think it's those papers we got out of those balloons that your brother almost killed himself for.
I'm not comfortable with sacrificing whatever is on those papers. Those
So-
kids can't say yes or no.
So, Murray,
Yeah,
as
they
you go
can't say yes or
through
no when they're
the
dead, too.
boxes, you do actually find a small mirror.
Oh shit!
But
Hey,
mean-
found something. Hey, this is great.
I don't know
Um,
about you, but
So, a child's desire. I mean,
Is there any
anything that a
candy?
kid would desire.
Oh,
I'm just
Hey,
gonna throw
I'm
this
looking
out
for-
there, Sahiri. Akshi's dead. Mervinia is still alive. And chances are we found Fallon.
Piggy.
We have choices, and they are already deceased.
I'm poking through. I'm looking for like candy, toys, anything that me as a kid I'd be like, holy fuck, I want that. Mind you, it's been like 240 years since I was a kid, but you know, whatever.
Fuck
Do,
you,
do, do,
I
Yeah, it's like
mean,
do.
just
Um,
because you age doesn't mean you grow out of those things.
Oh, Murray's yeah. No. I'll do an investigation.
Okay.
Oh man, it's not bad. 12.
You find a souvenir shirt that says Happy Jack's Funhouse on it. Um,
Yeah, that over my shoulder. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but
I like it. I mean,
you find a slingshot. Oh no, you already had a slingshot. But yeah, that's really all you found.
I mean, that should work. I bet a
Okay,
child
I
would want to
found
steal me a
something.
shirt.
oh wait. How many colors are on this shirt? Is it like all of them?
I already did that.
Don't say we can't do it twice. Sorry. Okay. I mean, look, as a kid, I really wouldn't care about a fucking thing. Actually, no, that's not true. It's a Funhouse shirt. I mean, as a kid, I would have found it fun.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
fuck it,
came
you go.
here, yeah. Let's try
Yeah,
it.
here's a mirror. Here's a thing. Go
Okay.
for it.
So she tears the image of Jack to shreds over top of the mirror. Then
I feel
they
that
all
picture.
the paper of the picture absorbs into the mirror. She then holds the mirror up to the other item, and it shines onto the nearest wall, and it looks like a portal to a whole nother location is opened up in front of you.
Ah!
Let's try going through there.
Yeah. Fuck this
Maybe it'll
place.
get us out.
I mean,
Hey. You
Can I
sure you
try
don't want to
one
go back
more
and
thing?
find some dead shit?
I'm going.
No.
Can
I'm
I
not
try
waiting
one
for that
more
thing to
thing?
close.
the hell out.
one more
Okay.
thing. Garvin.
I'm not waiting to go to the door.
Flammable
Yeah,
liquid, Garvin.
I'm going through.
Whatever you want. You can linger. Hopefully the door stays open.
Yeah, let's not
Alright.
get greedy
Yeah, I
with the
want
cool
out.
stuff, eh? Let's just get the fuck out of here.
As you guys go through the portal, we are going to stop right there, as it's now almost 10 after midnight. Everybody needs to get some sleep, but we will finish this up in a couple weeks. As I'd say that's a good cliffhanger spot, as you guys are entering a portal into who knows where at this